Okay.
Kendra will take the tong and then knock it against this stone wall.
Hey, Kendra. Can you make me an Arcana check?
I can.
Oh, I don't like that music.
Fuck off!
God damn it.
The three of you, in your minds, will see this presence that is terrifying but familiar.
Oh?
At first, it presents itself as merely a flash that then coalesces into a vaguely human shape. And as it stares at you, each of you in your own mind, I'll put it in the middle of the three of you, each of you in your own mind will see this visage
Oh shit.
with skin tinted dark black, and eyes no longer clean white, but a deep purple. And as the three of you are struck with an immense ice pick headache, the tuning fork will shatter in Kendra's hand like shrapnel.
No fucking way.
Oh no! We pissed him off!
Is it still there?
Did you just try to call the wrong dude?
The visage fades as you're able to perceive reality correctly again, but the tuning fork is irreparably shattered.
Well, that's the problem.
I can still talk to him.
History check from Kendra.
Okay, that presence was familiar, though from how long ago and where, the details are foggy, as his appearance has changed enough that it was sort of obscure.
Fuck!
Wait, but we know who that was.
You recognize him as being similar to the Ringmaster, but the appearance was different enough that it may not have been your...
Also, it was long enough a time ago, and the Ringmaster we only saw for like a couple seconds before he literally faded into the ground. So, I took that upon myself to say, hey, it might not have been long enough for her to understand what just happened.
Yeah, why would this fucking guy show up? Of all of them. And what happened to our buddy there? Why wasn't it him?
That's twice now that we've called him and he hasn't answered.
Well, what happened last time? Didn't you say somebody got all pissy and smacked him?
No! Fucking... No, last time we tried and called him, the fucking cart guy with all of his potions showed up.
Oh yeah. That was a strange occurrence.
Get a lot of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh, I didn't like that.
That was such a good dark voice.
What are you buying, stranger?
From Walking Dead, just saying no. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now.
I also like this isn't what does he say? This is a dictator. What do they call it? The dictatorship.
Dictatorship.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a democracy anymore.
All right.
Or like the Punisher meme, just him strapped to the chair. No.
Wait.
He is so funny.
Kendra, last time oh wait, you guys went back up to town, I think. No, I guess I have your thing here. I don't know why. But no, Kendra shared. Oh, you guys slept down here like a bunch of dumbasses. Now I remember.
Yep,
Oh, that's not cool.
Tazzle couldn't sleep. Kendra, you shared some advice based on your wings to help Tazzle, and that was our little group bonding moment. We awake early in the morning after a restful night's sleep on stone. And Tazzle, you've been awake all night. Group us together. Kendra, lead us off.
I don't know how. I don't know what to do. So, what do we want to do today, boys? Do we want to? Oh, yes, we wanted to go talk to Ruby. Do we want to mine some more before we do that?
Yes. Let's mine a little bit more. Tazzle, what do you feel?
Yes.
Sweet.
Holy shit.
I don't remember what it was, but I found something.
You found a.
It's an orb.
It
was a gem, yeah.
I have it written down. Hold on.
I might have it too, but I just didn't look it up.
Ooh, I turned to the exact page.
I have the clothing
Doesn't it make you feel real
crystal.
good when you do that?
Yeah.
You think something special is gonna happen. I'm gonna roll so many 20s, I'm killing my group.
TPK today. Woohoo! All right, so Kennedy, what do you want to do?
I just got the first. I got 1 hour of this stuff.
I'm nervous.
Shall we go deep into the cave so that way we can find ores more easily?
Yep. I think that's a great idea. Especially because Jerry's just sort of going to turn to Kendra and just sort of ask, hey, can you keep an eye out for crafting materials, please?
Hold on.
Like-
This is very important. Jerry said please.
Oh, that's right. I don't say please very often. I just do shit.
Jerry asked nicely. This is a monumental character moment.
I forgot about that.
Even though with how Jerry and Kendra have left things off and have not really discussed them, Kendra is happy with this and is not flabbergasted, but is also flabbergasted slightly, but just does not show it. So she's like, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Oh shit, I forgot what argument were the two of them having last time. Did I just bend the knee on an argument I wasn't supposed to bend the knee on?
You certainly did.
You
Oh
certainly
no! Fuck!
Good job.
God damn it, short-term. Don't get concussions. They don't. Oh, okay.
I try not to.
Yeah. Moving on.
So Tazzle, that you're the only one who hasn't interjected into this conversation. The group is talking about going deep dish. Where do you want to go? How about you? What do you think, sir?
Let's go back towards the way I went last night. Nice way, right?
Up in this really direction.
Or just
So you guys are just kind of.
something else.
You went up this way.
This is like a
So you're in agreement. You want to go deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Given that everybody is in agreement,
yeah. We never made it very far into this place, so might as well.
I have a
We've
wonderful.
never made it very far into this place. Huh?
No,
I have a wonderful. What'd you say?
I said go deep down.
Oh no! Why gonna be like that?
So we have 3 days left?
That's a great song.
I have a wonderful, terrible question.
Oh no.
Let's do it.
I'm not in the front. I swear to God, I've been in the front too many times for this bullshit.
Jerry's in the
what
front.
happened last time. She was in the front.
It's
She got
fine. Everything's fine. Why are you so worried? It's fine.
the
I
Sandlot.
don't trust you,
You guys
bitch.
remember the
So
Sandlot? He got-
who's walking in front?
Jerry's in the front. Wait,
Okay.
before I wait. What's my HP?
maximum?
Max,
Okay,
you
yeah,
heal.
You just had a long rest.
Yep, Jerry's in the front. Right.
You're good.
Okay.
All right, hey, Tazzle and Kendra, both of you roll a d20 to determine Jerry's fate.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
no!
This is bullshit.
11. Oh no!
Well, thank God this didn't happen last week, but it's happening now.
Oh, I don't want to die. I want to make weapons. Don't giggle. My fate is not a joke.
Okay. As Jerry is walking forward, Jerry, you hear this distinct clink, and you feel your foot sink into the ground a little bit.
Oh no. I love it.
Jerry's gonna look down, look back up, slowly while keeping his foot planted on the ground, look back at the other two and just say,
Make a perception
"Fuck!
on this.
It happened again!"
1, 2. I'm going up, guys. 1 by 1. 1, 2, 3.
All right. And Tazzle, as far as you can tell, his foot is sunken into the ground a considerable amount. Whatever he's triggered is a hell of a trap.
Kendra recognizing this is gonna just look up.
Yeah.
Okay. Kendra, as you look to the ceiling, there is nothing immediately apparent unless you would like to make a perception check.
Can I investigate the
I
walls?
can do
while
that.
she does that?
Okay, you can both investigate. Kendra,
Nice.
there is nothing immediately apparent to you at all.
Pretty sure it's 3, so let me just roll this real quick. I'll make it up anyway. Oh god.
Both of you seem to be missing the point of whatever the trap is, if there is such a trap. So, Jerry, you're the one with your foot holding this thing in place. The other two are frantically looking around behind you. What's your plan?
Jerry's gonna look over at Wait. Am I stepping on stone or is it dirt?
It is apparently a piece of metal plating that had been buried under the stone. Honey, he's going to spill your drink.
Oh my God! Get down.
So what you're stepping on is stone, but it is covering what it sounds like metal.
So I can't dig around the plate.
I mean, it is stone, so it is difficult to do so without setting it off. But maybe.
Jerry's gonna look at Kendra and Tazzle, the nip and trick, and just say, "I know how to get out of this. I've been in this situation before. You guys need to trust me. I need you guys to back up good 10, 15 feet from the way we came."
Oh.
I've also been in this situation before, but I also know we have no idea where this thing's coming from. We could get our boulder dropped on our head all the way back there. So are you sure?
Trust me, I'm positive.
What you gonna do for a conduct bar? What are you guys gonna do?
I just want to know, like, at least know where it's coming from first before we just abandon him and then have him die.
Makes you think I'm gonna die?
Tazzle rolled a 1.
I'm already dead. I'm fine.
You saying that in game?
If you said that in game, then I will also say that in game.
I'm dead too now, and I don't want to die again.
Actually, if my plan works, that is what this is going to change into. Is just me sort of looking over at Tazzle and just saying, "See, it pays to be dead now, doesn't it?" But first, before we do this, I need y'all to back the fuck up.
All right.
Because y'all can't die with me.
I'm gonna keep.
Pull back the nip.
They're thinking very hard about this. Appreciate it.
There's no trap. It rusted out years ago.
Should we go around the
It's one of
corner?
those worn out ones where it looks like it's gonna kill you, but it like glitches out, fucking gets stuck. Like a spear.
Yeah.
Tazzle, let's go around the corner.
Hey, Nip.
Okay.
Nip can burrow and investigate anything he can find in the walls. Like strange.
He can try. He's gonna have to make an investigation check just like you.
Yeah, that's a fucking tough one.
The nip buries under the ground. The two of you are a good distance away at this point. You can just barely make out Jerry in the haze of the underground. The nip just finds what appears to be a metal plate, and what else there is to it, he is unsure. Digging it out is more likely to set it off than it is to do anything else, as he doesn't really understand.
You mentioned it's a bomb.
I did not say it was a bomb. I said set off the trap.
Hold on, let me send in Nugget. He's pretty smart.
If you set it off, that means this fucker's still active. That's important to know.
Hunter, what do I do? You said investigation?
Yeah.
How does Nip have +1 to investigation?
It's a wisdom
That's
check.
kinda wild.
Oh, it's an intelligence check, actually. Nip is +1 to intelligence, or is they just proficient in investigation?
Wait, did I leave that? Oh no, I left it. It's -2, so -2 though.
Oh, okay. Well, then Nip really doesn't understand what's going on. They see the thing that he's stepping on, but they don't know what to do with that.
Nugget!
That's what investigation is.
Nugget's in a similar vein where they can very clearly see the scope of the thing that's being stepped on. It's a box of not immense proportions, no smaller than like a small cardboard box would be. It's small but noticeable in the ground. Obviously metal, not there naturally. But what to do about it? No idea.
This is about to go boom. And the cave's about to collapse. This ain't gonna be good.
Jerry's gonna sort of look at his crew and understand that they're feeling apprehensive, so he's just sort of gonna whisper gently, "Get out of the cave.
What?
Leave the cave."
We're not gonna leave you in here.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
You can feel your foot starting to get pushed up. Here, click, 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 and tick by tick.
If I'm going to get out of this and we are all going to survive, I need you to leave the cave now.
Leave in the cave.
What you find, Tazzle, as you turn around to leave following his advice, there is a door which has shut. The emergency door that closes off the mines in case of a fire or a collapse has shut behind you.
You're feeling very predatory tonight, aren't you? We are all gonna die.
Well,
about
yes,
being
I
predatory.
was, but now.
It's not about being predatory. It's more about this trap has been here since the last 3 times you came down here, and no one's managed to step on it till now.
Oh, that's actually wildly impressive. Go team. Damn.
Damn, yes.
I don't appreciate the music though.
What is the door made out of?
The music.
What is the what, Kendra?
What is the door made out of?
Metal.
Metal?
Metal.
Metal? Alright. Tazzle, back the fuck up.
Are you lighting up?
I'm gonna light it up.
I'm staying way
Light it
back
up,
here, 'cause
Hunter, I'm going to lay my palms on this metal door.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, first, before that, can I find to see if there is a weak point within the door?
This is one solid chunk of metal as an emergency
Yes.
door.
But can I test to see if there is like a weak point in the metal of the door?
Make an investigation check.
I should have brought it. Go back and just leave the door. I'm taking a while, but still.
Kendra, you will find that there is no particularly weak point in this door. The weakest point might be the thing connecting it to the opening device, but destroying that will be counterproductive.
Okay. Okay. Kendra is gonna place her hands just in the center of the door, and then just put in a bunch of fire.
How many points of mana and what spell are you using?
This would be Fire Fist, and I'll do 2.
That's 2 charges.
Yep.
All right. You create a hot to the touch zone where your hands are placed. And now you have what is essentially a frying pan with a very hot spot on it. Now no one else can touch that part of the door.
Does anyone have eggs?
Nice.
No, like, legit. Is there a way to, like, super incubate the eggs with that new heated door to, like, no! Fuck off! No! Damn it! I was multitasking and I deserve that. Anyway, does, like, could you super incubate the egg, to get it to hatch early and maybe help out the situation?
Incubating usually requires holding something near heat for a long period of time. So that would require keeping the door hot and being trapped down here for a long time.
Okay, so
Well, I mean, can
I mean, Kendra could help incubate the eggs if she constantly used Fire Fist like once an hour to keep the eggs hot. That'd be consuming a whole lot of Kendra's mana. Just plausible. Jerry, you'll hear the final click as the thing now becomes level with the ground once more. And the wall in front of you, gives way to a spout. And you hear what sounds like a grill ignition. Tick, 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 tick. As some black fog of a gas ignites into a green flame.
Green flame.
And Jerry is accosted by necrotic flares.
Fuck's sake!
fucking A. Y'all took too long. I was gonna go ghost. I could have avoided it.
So wait,
How
where
about
is
you-
it here?
I'm going to have each of you roll a d8, and I'm going to roll one too.
Before this hits Jerry, can you send up a prayer?
Told you you're rich.
I don't like that.
You may send up a prayer, though I will say, what has the time god told you about praying for help?
I'm not praying for help. I'm thanking him for the time I've had with this group.
Oh, you think you're going to die. That's fair. So, Jerry, based on the rolls that we have here, that's 5, 10, 16. That is 24 points of necrotic damage. However,
Almost behind us.
I will offer you the following, Jerry. Would you make an Arcana check for me?
That I can. These rolls are so brutal.
Okay, it is difficult to discern if there's any way to get out of this before the flares reach you. This particular necrosis is not as potent as the potion, as it is searing your skin rather than your insides. So simply take from me 24 points of damage, if you would, Jerry.
I don't regenerate that, do I?
To be determined.
Yeah, you might be lucky that it's on the outside. But I don't know. That's
My health now matches my stature. God damn it.
Hey, Jerry, as you get blasted out of smoke form and are now knocked onto the ground in some manner of intense searing pain, because this is a magical fire, you can feel the burning as if it were flesh.
Jerry's just gonna start screaming.
Through your agony, you hear a sound which snaps you back to reality, which is tick, 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 as if the thing is getting ready to light again.
So are these things
Shit!
So are these things
So there's now just these burning piles of green flame.
green?
This is a Dragonfire ripoff.
There's a what?
This is a Dragonfire ripoff from Game of Thrones.
The wildfire? You're talking about wildfire?
Oh yeah, wildfire. Yeah.
Necrotic fire is a thing in D&D, okay? Don't need to justify it.
Yeah, it is. Alright.
Kendra, you are going to hear the sound of a familiar midget screaming in agony down the hall as you find yourself unable to get through this door. Tazzle, you're checking on Jerry, who's writhing on the ground. And with your passive perception, you will see these now very clear spouts that have sprung out of the wall with a little spark getting ready to ignite the next burst of gas.
Use your wind.
I'm going to. Let me, yeah, I'll, these are probably different types of fires. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch Nib out with, the Woobster. So I'm gonna...
Kendra, what are you up to in this moment?
I will put, because I'm gonna say hearing Jerry scream, she'll put more fire into the door to see if it melts, and that's 2 more points of mana.
Okay.
To the same spot.
This particular spot is now glowing red. But you can see the door, it touching cold stone on all sides of it, and being at least several inches of steel, is doing a very good job of absorbing heat.
Just my build for that. Alright, so... I'm gonna have Whooper water gun one of these flames and see if it puts it out at all. Look at the ground, so hopefully you can.
Okay, Whooper, what are you going to use? Water gun? Can you roll the damage of your water gun? Okay. Well, what you find is your water is going to strike perfectly in the center. Where this a normal fire, you would have extinguished it beautifully. What you find is that this fire will absorb your water as greedily as if it were fuel and flare.
Oh, it's great.
Oh my god. Alright, is this hot to me? Because I'm probably gonna be still shit. Is this like hot or is this like something else to me? Like when I'm fairly near it now?
You cannot feel it being near it.
Okay.
Though Jerry is writhing as if it is burning him.
This makes, okay.
Jerry, you feel this flame ignite, and it feels like you've become thrown into a furnace.
I'm gonna have to Darth Vader this shit.
You're not taking any more damage, but it just feels hot.
So if I walk over through this, or kind of like try to jump, well, not through it, but around as much as possible, do I...
If you would like to try and jump around it, I'm just going to need an athletics check from you. Or acrobatics, in your case, I suppose.
I can give it a try because my acrobatics is very high. Or my athletics.
Oh, Tazzle, you managed to squeeze past without touching any of the flame. And you're now next to Jerry, who at this point may not be screaming, but is still in significant pain.
He's just sort of whispering, "Help me. Please help me."
Whoop, whoop, there it is. It's just back there like...
Whoop! Whoop. Wait there, dude.
Kendra, what do you want to do? There's the sounds of a distraught whooper going from down the hall.
So I'm gonna abandon the idea of melting the door because it is so thick. And I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna take... Where is he? I'm gonna take Nugget out. And I'm gonna have him use Sand Attack to try and fill the holes.
Fill the holes.
Like the holes that the gas and the fire is coming out of.
It came from way over here. So you'll have to throw it past all the fire, past these two, and into the wall back here.
Ah! See, I thought there were like little ports everywhere. Okay, I'll just have him put I'll just have him put fire or sand on top of the fire then. See if that helps.
You're rolling a sand attack?
Yeah.
Sand attack is a check on the opponent, or is it an attack by you?
Let me see.
It's a check, I think.
It's a con save.
Yeah.
It's a con save? Okay. Nugget will throw a considerable amount of sand as if trying to snuff out the flame. And Kendra, you'll find that this one absorbs the matter were it firewood.
Fuck. I has an idea!
Can I use some...
Use some what?
I
Go ahead,
has an
Tazzle.
idea.
Okay, you just, let's have Tazzle and then we'll go for you. Jerry, by the way, also we're gonna grab to you in a second too, just so you know. You have input here. You're not totally paralyzed by pain yet. Tazzle, what do you want to try?
Can I attempt to... there's a couple things I could try, but... I'm gonna guess... So we said Jim Jerry's in his smoke form. A strong wind could push him, correct?
That has never been attempted, but there have been warnings of that before, yes.
Can he go into smoke form like this? Or at least part.
That's going to be up to Jerry to make a con save to focus long enough to get his ability off.
Okay. Can I make... Can I spend... I'm going to spend quite a bit of mana. I'm going to try to at least.
Hang on, let me, Yep, okay, I can jump into smoke.
Yeah, so Jerry, you managed to power through the pain and kind of get over it for a moment as you realize you're not actually burning, it just hurts. And you can focus for a while.
I take it, though, that I have been melted to some degree. Like, I have
been
a little
significantly damaged, yes.
Yeah, that's going to play into Jerry lore later.
All right.
Something has caused you meaningful damage. Let's say that.
Deathfire is not good.
So that shit hurted.
Necrofire. That's what that is. So I'll use chunk of mana to use a wind gust, but that would cost 3. What was that 2?
Okay.
I gotta
Wind gust, I think you said was 1 per charge and can be stacked as many times as per power required.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
What do you think we should do for maximum on this? Just as much as I want to fucking spend.
As much as you want to spend. It's kind of like Kendra's fire hand. She can just keep doing it as many times as she wants to try to apply heat to something.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do 4.
So you're gonna relay this to Jerry, I'm assuming. So Jerry, I'm gonna have you go smoke for him, or are you just gonna fucking blow him?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to go smoke for him, and we're gonna try something to get you out of this.
Jerry is now in smoke form.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna spend 4.
4 points. This is going to be an immense gust of wind.
I'm gonna focus the shit out of this.
A tree toppling burst of energy.
How I'm nervous.
Well, while you think about that, Kendra, while you see Tazo gearing up and sort of like gathering up some sort of flow around him, what is your idea?
I'm going to take the dragon rifle off of my back, which absorbs fire, and see if I can absorb the fire this one.
Do you remember how to load the dragon rifle?
Yes.
Okay. Which group of flame are you doing? One of the boosted ones?
Yes.
Just tell me arbitrarily. This one.
This one.
This one? Okay. As you hold the crystal sphere of the dragon rifle up to this flame, I need 2 things. Kendra, you need to make a constitution saving throw to avoid this flame licking onto you and deciding you are fuel. Oh boy.
Fuck.
Kendra, how many charges does the dragon rifle have out of its maximum?
None.
And it has none charges. And what is your current maximum on the rifle? I forgot to put that.
We did not discuss the maximum charge of the rifle. I just know that it is empty.
We do not have the full story. Okay. This fire plume in front of you is going to apply 1 charge to the rifle, of which it can hold 4. The other half of this fire that is not absorbed into the rifle. Oh, worth noting too, normally this rifle fills with a glowing orange energy. There is now this viscous green fog in the chamber.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Kendra, it's worth noting, the other half of the fire crawls up your arm. Can I have Tazzle, Jerry, Kendra, and myself all roll a d8, please?
Oh, this is... Oof. Oof.
2, 7, 5. Okay.
Okay, so you take 3 plus 7 plus 5. You take 15 points. We're going to call this... It would be necrotic, but in this case, we're just going to call it damage. And that particular plume of fire is snuffed out.
Yes! I did something!
So it is worth noting the 2 of you are going to hear a sound that you have not heard before. Kendra, this is the most agonizing burning pain you have felt since you were a child. and first imbued with the ability to somewhat resist this type of pain. It's like all of the things you have about your being that resist this type of burning do not apply in this moment, and you are once again reminded of what it is like to burn alive.
Nice.
The sounds that Kendra are going to make in response to this pain are what Tazzle and Jerry are going to hear coming down the tunnel as Tazzle's charging up.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have seen her do that, would I? While I'm busy with
I
this.
was gonna say I'm assuming I'm in so much pain still that I could care less. Unfortunately.
I'm just afraid to obliterate you with this giant ass gust of wind.
I'm sort of the opinion that at this point Jerry is registering nothing around him.
It's just total pin focus on the pain.
Less he would probably be much more concerned about Kendra and Tazzle at this moment.
All right, so Kendra, though you are not writhing so much as like gritting your teeth and like in pain as your arm is consumed in fictitious burns that do not appear physically but hurt as if they were there, and the dragon rifle has absorbed some strange fire.
Can I roll a perception to see if I notice this even though I'm focusing?
Yeah, try it. Let's see if your passive perception is enough to notice that there's less fire than there was before. Yes, you actually are still conscious of the fact that there's now less fire in the tunnel than there was before.
Did I see her just take the fire and put it in a gun?
I'm going to say you didn't see the whole thing happen, you just noticed that the intensity of the fire in the tunnel reduced.
Okay.
But now you are finished charging up this massive gust. Like, I'm calling this like hurricane level wind you're funneling. What are you going to do?
Fuck yeah. Okay, I didn't know that's strong, but I'm so excited now. I'm gonna spend all my mana to actually
That fire is gonna fucking explode.
Well, one charge was enough to redirect a projectile mid-flight that was traveling hundreds of meters a second.
Right, that's true.
4 charges. Here we are.
Oh shit.
Keep in mind, 4 charges of your mana tassel is almost enough to genesis a pair of wings capable of flight.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
So this is a pretty significant gust of wind you're generating. What are you gonna do with it?
I can't backtrack that now to 3, but I'm going to try to push Jerry out of this fucking zone here. If I can probably go this way. It's into a rock. Actually, smoke form won't matter. Smoke form.
Yeah, no, I can't take physical damage.
Yeah, you can do physical. That's right. You just kind of roll around and smoke form on the wall. Okay. Yeah, so I'll do that.
Okay, Jerry's in smoke form. Incoming gust of wind. What I'm going to need is 2 things. Jerry, I'm going to need you to not tumble over yourself into one of the remaining pieces of fire, and in doing so, I'm going to need you to make me an athletics or an acrobatics check. And Tazzle, I'm going to need you to make an arcana check to direct this wind in the safest possible manner. And the combination of these 2 things will determine if Jerry's about to get fed to one of these flames as a very flammable gas.
Thankfully, no.
And Jerry, it appears the answer is no, as Tazzle produces a gust of wind strong enough to momentarily almost extinguish one of the flames as it sort of flutters out. And Kendra, you on the other side, in a moment of getting over your pain for just a second, you will see this purple wind come screaming by you as it kind of like blows your jacket back, and there is a Jerry implanted on the wall behind you. Jerry, as you finally get some wind back in your lungs, because your body doesn't remember that it doesn't need to breathe, you're like, oh.
Am I still feeling like I'm burning?
The pain is still very much there. It's like a scar upon your skin.
Okay.
You're not active. It doesn't feel like you're actively in fire, and the heat has kind of disappeared, but it's still that feeling on your skin of having recently been burned.
Okay. Jerry will just. Can I roll a perception check? Just I'm just going to. Hang on.
So let's see it. All right, things you see around you. Kendra's here. Kendra seems to have hurt herself as she's kind of gripping one of her arms, having rolled the sleeve back down and rubbing it like it's in pain. And the door behind you, the safety door, seems to have been shut.
Okay. Let's see. Jerry's gonna run over to Kendra and just sort of take out one of his health potions and just say drink and hand it out to her.
Health potions. Okay.
Kendra's gonna look at him and be like, "You need it more than I do."
Jerry's gonna look over and just sort of solemnly say, "I'm already dead."
That's fucked. That's fucked. That's so fucked. Hey, Tazzle.
Yeah.
While they're having this conversation, first of all, Kendra, are you going to take the potion?
Kendra is just gonna put a hand, just kind of like look at Jerry solemnly, put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "We'll worry about it later. Let's get Tazzle out of there first. Let me get Tazzle out of there first."
Okay. Hey, Tazzle, you are now the only one on the other side of the fire.
Yeah. I will. Let's see.
I would like a perception check from you, sir.
Oh, fuck.
Tazzle, you are wherewithal enough to hear the second set of tick, tick, tick as another burst of fire lights. The two of you are unable to see Tazzle for a moment, as the area of the tunnel that he is in is now consumed by one enormous burst of this green flame.
Green flame. I'll listen to you guys why I say that.
Fuck!
Couldn't you guys have set this off before I started playing? This is a bullshit trap. Jerry's gonna run towards the flames.
Jerry, you find the heat of your burns to be almost unbearable the closer you get to the flames.
Fuck.
Tazzle.
Shit.
In a moment that is yours, I would like for you to subtract for me 10 points of your mana.
Ooh. I like this music.
As you are forcibly converted, wings out, skin turning a charcoal / stone grayish ash color, nails elongated and blackened, eyes yellow slits. As the flame wreaths itself around you as it extinguished upon touching your skin, and you walk from this extinguished flame with wings born and skin darkened. And then collapse into unconsciousness.
That was both the most badass thing I've ever seen, but also terrifying.
I loved every second of it. I didn't take damage this time, guys. I'm excited. That was fucking
Can Kendra roll a perception check to see if the thing is still ticking?
Sure.
That was awesome. So my
You do not hear any further ticking.
Oh, thank God. Is the door open?
Tazzle, whether or not he is damaged is unsure, but he is sleeping. The door behind you... Go ahead, Jerry.
Does Jerry see Tazzle's now transformed body?
You will see him walk out of the green fire as it is absorbed around and into him.
Oh! His... Oh.
As he walks, like hell walks from the green flame as it is extinguished upon making contact with him. And he has this brief moment of clarity to stare into both of your eyes before he's just unconscious. Worth noting, Tazzle, as you pass unconscious and your mana is nearly extinguished, this form will leave you as you're now regular Tazzle on the ground.
Upon seeing this, Jerry's reaction will be that of what I just sent in the Discord chat.
So fucking badass. Dude, Gibby is my
so
favorite,
cool.
bro. He was always my favorite since fucking when it come out 90s.
Yes!
Yes.
That's how I pictured Jerry, just like an old, decrepit, like Gimli that's gone mad.
Gimli is by far the best character, and that's so good.
I
Absolutely.
wish he had more
More screen time.
screen time. Yeah.
I gotta admit to being a Pippin foot.
Anyway, yeah, that's sad. It's very sad.
That was so
But
fucking
me bringing us back on the track here, you will hear a loud clanking, tuk, 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 as the safety door seems to open back up. What do you guys want to do about the fact that Tazzle is currently snoozing?
Can Jerry go pick him up?
Is Jerry strong enough to pick up Tazzle?
Honestly, he's a pretty beefy dude, but let me try.
I think it'd be more like Jerry picking up the front half of Tazzle while his legs drag on the floor.
Can Jerry drag Tazzle by 1 foot with that number?
Jerry, you will be very, very slowly capable of moving Tazzle. It sounds like it's hurting him as you're like... on the floor.
Actually, also, big question. Does Jerry still have the beard? I was just lit on fire.
Again, this flame has not caused you real physical damage.
Oh, so like there's no signs I've been burned? I'm just...
You just feel like you have, yes.
Oh, that's sad. I was gonna do a whole, like, hide my face arc to, like... Oh, okay.
No, this particular flame has not left any scars upon you. They are mental at best. Tazzle, whether it be from the natural course of things or from Jerry dragging your bare back along gravel, you are jerked awake with very little recollection of what just happened to you, noticing that the fire is now out and you three are all together again.
Why am I covered in shit?
Yeah, you can blame Jerry for that.
Jerry's gonna look back at Tazzle from the foot he's dragging and just sort of caress his foot and just say, "You blew..." With a straight face, he's just gonna sort of say, "You blew me well, sir. You blew me well."
Fucking
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Tazzle,
He's just gonna put his face back on the ground and be like, "I should have just left you there."
Tazzle, it's worth noting. We'll call this your largest organ, that being your skin. Every square inch of your skin just aches. Like you are one big bruise.
Oh yeah, that's because you did say the skin changed color, right?
Yes.
Gray.
Jeff. Alright.
Like everything hurts. Placing your foot upon the ground hurts. Trying to pick yourself up by your hand hurts. The act of bending your stomach to sit up hurts. It's just a bad time.
Oh god. I guess I'll try to get up, I guess. And I'll critical damage walk my way out of here.
Worth noting, Kendra and Jerry, as you guys are looking in that direction, can you both perception check for me?
Which I was working out today, actually.
12 and... Jerry, please tell me that 7 was not your perception check.
No, that was him picking up Dazzle.
Oh, okay. Jerry, can we have a perception check from you, please? Jerry?
Hang on. Although y'all called me, so I take it I'm supposed to give some feedback now.
Yes, we need you to do a perception check.
Okay, let me do that before I go looking for that information. 18, let's go. What do I see?
And now Hunter is gone. Great.
Okay,
well,
18. 18. Finally, somebody rolls a good perception. Jerry, make the group. You can make the group make the rest of the group aware, in whatever way you please, that the fire has managed to destroy something, and that is a sizable portion of the rock in the highlighted white areas, in each of which there is a distinct glimmer.
Yes.
Jerry's gonna just sort of turn to his party and just say, did
Shiny?
anyone bring a pick and point at the gems?
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Did we come down here without being able to extract shit?
No,
No,
we
those
brought
ones
picks.
left. I used them the other day, last night. I'm sleeping. I can't say anything. My bad.
Mm-mm.
You're awake.
No, no, there was a scene where you woke up.
Oh yeah, I was annoyed. I did say I was gonna put my face back down there. Annoyed by it.
Oh my
Fair, fair. He just immediately goes back down. He's like, everything hurts.
Everything hurts. Okay.
I didn't know that. Dude, there's a photographer for graduation.
Oh my god.
There usually is.
Christ.
Listen, this is not a big deal in my head. This is a piece of paper that gets me more money.
It does not help that your father did not go to his graduation.
Hence
That's
my
true.
lack of interest.
That's very fair. Oh boy. What I'm gonna have happen for fun is each of you pick a hole and roll a D100.
I'm picking one. Hold on. At random. Okay, I want this one.
Okay, this one. Okay. Well,
Hey, hang on. D1. Wait, it's a 1d4 or 1d100?
no, you don't have to roll a D4. That was her choice. Pick a hole, roll a D100.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I just wanted to choose one at random.
Pick a hole, sir. I didn't know which one you're rolling
Pick a
for.
hole. I like all the holes. Give me a sec.
60.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my god.
Wait, fuck! I did it wrong.
Yeah, everything about this is so
Just
wrong.
pick one. You have
I picked
this
one. I picked two.
This one. Okay.
Well,
okay.
Tazzle, you're up. There's two unpicked holes in a D100 to be rolled.
Okay, so we got an 80 and a 60.
Balancing 3 tasks over here.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You have two
Pick a
remaining
hole.
holes. This one and this one. Roll a D100.
Can I have Nugget roll the other one?
No.
That's adorable.
Aww.
Which hole are you looking in, Tazzle?
3. I'll go to.
There we go.
That one's there. That one right there. Let's stand you back up straight. Okay. Let's start with the turn order here. Kendra, you're first in the turn order. You rolled a 60, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Kendra, as the light from the incoming door opening, so as the light from the door opening and the incoming light from the day barely makes its way down here, as well as the lamps being able to generate more luminescence without the incoming fire, you will notice a dim, sort of, I would say, dullish green glimmer impacted into the rock.
Okay.
It is geometric in a way that tells you that it is an uncut gem of some variety, and it is, like I said, of a very dull green hue. Jerry, you, sir, rolled what? You rolled an 80. Okay. Jerry, as you gaze into your particular crevice, you will find the glimmering of a yellowish orange, almost tear-shaped protrusion. And then, Tazzle, you rolled a what? You rolled a 63. Oh, interesting. Tazzle, yours. Yours is interesting. Yours could almost be mistaken for polished charcoal, but it glimmers as if it were a gem.
Polished charcoal.
Properly jet black.
Pick that shit up.
Take it out. Let's go.
Picking it up.
How are you guys going to go about digging your gems out? Because it's going to determine some other things about them. Try not to break them.
Nugget's gonna assist. As we chisel this away very, very carefully and slowly.
Nugget needs to make a dexterity check. You're not going to be able to do much with your hands. I mean, what tool are you using?
I would say I extract it from the rock first, but leave it so that way the rock is still attached to the gem, and then do the fine work afterwards.
How?
We pickaxe.
Okay, pickaxe is what I cared about.
Okay.
Kendra, I need two things. So, Nugget, your success is going to depend on 3 roll. Strength to use the pickaxe effectively is the first thing.
Okay. Okay.
Wield this pickaxe with proficiency.
Nice.
Good, good. You excavate a football-sized chunk of rock with the gem embedded in it. And I've decided to compress the following 2 rolls of delicate work into a dexterity check from both you and Nugget, such that neither of you break. Wow, he got right up on me. No
Said
boundary. Dex check from both of you.
Fuck. Okay. Is it possible to use quick law on this?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
$18 and
Check.
oh, Kendra's not bad. Not as good, not terrible, not as good. But all right, you make it 12. Okay, so you guys extract the rock with very little damage. It's in decent shape. It is a relatively fair size. It's not massive. It's not like a Minecraft level emerald-sized gem, and it's not so small that it would be like a little glimmer on a wedding band. It's just a reasonable gem. Something you can hold in the palm of your hand. It is a very jagged, uncut shape at the moment. Next is Jerry. How do you extract your gem?
Can Jerry get a grip on it?
You can kind of grab it. There's kind of only a bit of it sticking out. It'd be like grabbing onto a rock climbing wall. Like you can kind of grab it, but what you can do from there is questionable.
Ah, all right. Jerry's going to try and yoinketh it from the earth.
Jerry, you will find it impossible to yoinketh this from the earth with your bare hands.
Can I roll a strength check?
No. He said impossible.
Rolling for things that are impossible is only encouraging bad things.
Oh. All right. Jerry still has the Keratin. Actually, now he's got the Kraken spearhead and the Kraken staff. He just can't put them together yet. So he'll
Correct.
take the Kraken spearhead and see if he can chip out the earth around it and not
Okay.
actually hit it.
So you're going to just try to extract it carefully from the. Okay, Jerry, I would like two things from you. Strength to wield the Kraken head with enough force to crack the rock, and dexterity to not break the gem. One of each, please. Or, if you so please, you may put a sleight of hand check. Which, if you have skills in sleight of hand, this is a good time to use it.
Ooh, intriguing. Oh fuck! No, okay, I'm better with the 2 checks.
Bang.
So it was strength, and what was the other one?
Dex. One to wield with enough power to actually break rock, and the other to wield so with enough care to not shatter the gem.
All right, strength, dex.
Well, I'm assuming. Okay, strength is first. Jerry, you find it surprisingly difficult to chip away at this rock with the bone, though it is because of the source of this bone. It is capable of doing so. It is not easy. Though in that way, you find that it is a good tool for being gentle, as it is not superbly good at breaking. And after some meaningful work, it will take significant time to do this. You will pry free, again, a light orange gem that you can hold in the palm of your hand.
I have the Arkenstone.
The Arkenstone was like white and rainbow, right?
Yeah, white and blue. Yeah.
It was rainbow.
No, you failed.
It was more opal-esque, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very
Yes, it
opal-esque.
This is very orange. I think I do believe the Arkenstone was just a massive opal, but
Yeah, I think
got-
so too.
It's got kidney liver. It's got liver damage. It's fine.
that's fair. Tazzle, you are next. This stone that is easy to miss. You almost, if you weren't so perceptive, you might not have even noticed it was there. What do you want to do?
And this is also embedded pretty good in here.
Oh yes, you get the understanding that you're only seeing the tip of what is again like palm-sized gem.
This is Creature's Rock. Let's see. I guess I could bring back Nip. I want to see if I can have them. I mean, I could use the pickaxe, but I want to see if I can use one of my Pokemon to try to see if they can, in some way, shape, or form, crack this rock out of here, like going like around it. You know what I mean? Like how.
Yep. So you are also going to do dexterity to not break the gem.
Yeah, I want to see if they can like. Probably not Whoop, but it'll probably be Nip.
All right, you're gonna try and copy what. So you're basically gonna try and copy what Kendra did with Nugget. So I need the exact same checks from you, which are going to be strength to wield your tool with proficiency or lack thereof, and then dexterity from the both of you to not shatter the goal.
Just have Diglett make a fucking hole and just let it fall in it and just pick it up later. Alright. So dexterity for me and the plus 2, so 2 for me, 2 for him.
Okay. That was Dex from Nip.
Yeah, he's got plus 2.
Okay. Nip, unfortunately, will succeed in causing some damage. As you hear this clink like glass shattering, you extract now 2 smaller chunks of black something.
Okay. 2 split
Damn.
Nugget will then, just out of curiosity, check the 4th hole and find that the glimmering was just the light reflecting into the hole in a strange way, and there is not, in fact, a gem in that one.
Lovely.
So,
Actually, before we leave this area, can Jerry roll a perception check for other ores?
other ores. Sure. Perception, sure. Sure.
Damn.
18. Okay, let's see here. God damn it. Harry, there is at least 2 veins of interesting something.
Can Jerry roll a history check to see if he understands what this metal is?
Or nature.
Or nature, okay. That is not my thing. There's my thing. Okay, they're both the same. Thunk.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Jerry, roll me a d10.
What were these rolls when I was burning live?
They will never be there for you when you're dying. Jerry, you will have the wherewithal, the history, more so the gifted knowledge from the deity at this point, to recognize a rather rich silvery tint. And what you are aware of is that the type of rock that this is in, the way it is patterned, and the amount thereof, this is a fairly rich nickel deposit.
For both veins, you did mention there were 2.
Would you like to roll on the other one?
I would love to roll the other one.
History once again, please.
Oh, history? All right. That was just a D10. Let me try the history. All right.
First of all, doth thou recognize? This other one you don't recognize.
Oof. I'm flipping through the smithing guide. I can't figure out what the hell people use nickel for in this game.
You can use it for whatever you please.
You can sell it.
I will say nickel is a component in making some of the alloys.
All right. Jerry's going to go digging both veins like a rabid dog, just hacking away with the spearhead.
The spearhead is surprisingly not very good at mining ore, as it just creates this immense amount of dust.
Jerry, upon seeing this, will be quite sad, and will turn to Kendra and just sort of, like Puss in Boots, begging kind of look, just be like, "Please, sir, may I have the pick?"
After
For what it's worth.
I probably would have left it there.
Yep. For what it's worth, Jerry, the primary thing you might use nickel for is to make some really good stainless steel.
That's terrible for all weapons and armor. Damn it!
Well, good thing you can sell it, because that was the main mission of getting this fucking orange.
Right. I know.
You're greedy
Kendra,
bastard.
Listen, I'm making you armor. Shut the fuck up and give me the pick.
I mean, is stainless steel that bad for plate? I don't know.
I left my pick, like, right here when
It
I was-
depends on what it's depending on.
Are those level 4? Good boy.
At the very least, you'll look shiny when you die. So, I mean, it could be worse.
What the fuck happened?
There's a pick right there for you.
Thank you. Jerry's gonna pick up the pick and just start going to town with it.
Yeah, it fucked you up. It's all like, Jesus Christ.
I should probably.
Yeah, you need to back team that shit. Good lord. Jerry, what are you doing?
So Jerry's now picked up the pick and is trying to extract both ores.
Both ores. Jerry, you'll find yourself able to extract a mound of the nickel ore, whatever you can get out of this. It's worth noting, Jerry, this is heavy. This is a chunk of rock you do not know how you're going to process. It's going to weigh you down significantly.
Jerry is going to pull out Asmodeus.
Smack.
The man, the myth, the legend. I love this little animated
Smack.
mining thing that's going on here for Trevor. This is
Yeah,
fantastic.
thank you for doing that. That's phenomenal.
You plunk a 30 or 40 pound chunk of rock in Asmodeus' arms. He just holds it and looks up to you like, why, father?
Jerry's just gonna pat his head and he's like, "You're a good boy."
But why? As he's now carrying it. Jerry, you'll find the bone is not as good at harvesting the other piece of ore. You just get flakes and nothing significant.
Jerry's gonna keep the flakes. And can I roll perception to see what color they are?
Sure.
Okay, sorry, don't hate me. I gotta bring my brother home.
You gotta do what?
I gotta bring my brother home. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes. Okay.
Drive safe.
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll still be in the same scene. Don't worry.
You shush.
Am I colorblind? I rolled the 9 to see what color the ore was.
Yeah, it's chromatic. It's not any particular. What the fuck was that?
Just
Oh, it is not any particular obvious color. It's a mix. It looks like a what do you call it? What's the word for that? It's a metamorphic rock, essentially. It's just all kinds of shit going on.
Oh, well, I mean, Jerry's gonna take the flakes anyway. They can be melted down.
Okay.
And I'll just sort of shove the flakes into the beard. I don't know how much more space is in there, but I'll fill up the nooks and crannies like people at buffets fill it up with ice cream. It'll be fine.
Fuck
It'll just sort of
Jerry, you immediately find the beard of holding begin to like crunch and vibrate as it is reaching a soft cap.
I gotta find a backpack. I don't actually know what's in there.
You don't have a backpack at all.
Okay, never mind. I am back.
Plans have changed?
Alrighty. Actually, no, Hunter. Do I have? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my character has a Hello Kitty backpack. If I remember.
You
correctly.
should have it. Yes, you should have it back there.
You did.
All right, it's not in the beard. It's in the backpack.
Jerry, you immediately feel the straps of this Hello Kitty backpack begin to tear as it is not meant to hold 40 plus pounds of stone.
Jerry empties the backpack, puts it back in the beard. Soft cap is accepted.
Well, I have like a really nice backpack. That's why mine isn't ripping.
Hey, Jerry.
Dude, pieces.
Yeah.
Could you make me an intelligence check real quick?
Son of a bitch. Okay. Ow.
All right, Jerry. Whatever epiphany. You almost feel like you're about to have an epiphany, and then it's gone.
It's fucking lead. Out of character. I can make ammo. Let's fucking go. I just need Rudy to tell me.
No, I'm afraid that is not what I was about to have your epiphany be.
Oh. Uranium?
Uranium
Are you gonna give
fever.
Jerry the...
No, Jerry. Remember, you figured out that it's nickel.
Oh, you're talking about the nickel. I thought you were talking about the other ore. I just showed.
Oh, the other ore is just whatever the fuck. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Oh, can I roll a wisdom check on the epiphany?
No, the epiphany's gone. That's what the intelligence check was. For a moment, you're like, wait a minute. I don't know what it was.
God damn it.
And it wasn't about the flakes of ore. It was about something else.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sad.
That's bad intelligence rolls. What can you do? Now that the three of you are here, and Kendra does not, in fact, have to leave, What does the group want to do? Jerry looks like he's kind of like waddling around as Asmodeus is like, okay.
Leave? Break?
Yeah.
Break time. Break time?
Let's go hunt down Rudy.
Hunt down Rudy.
So I can get my carbon crystal.
Define hunt in your mind.
Yeah, this is an interesting. Okay. So then we will.
I have a lot of Pokemon battles. I want to try and do Pokemon
We will
battles someday.
proceed. You want to try a Pokemon battle day? Fantastic. We will proceed back to the surface then.
Alrighty.
If everyone is unanimous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of trauma we've picked up in the last hour, I think the surface is a very nice place.
Well, to be fair, it worked out. It was all for the best, you know.
No place is a nice place.
I was burned alive, and Tazzle was turned into his true form.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to have to. Oh, what the shit! Of course.
Why are we in Canada?
Because I fucking clicked the wrong button. Oh my god. Give me a moment. Technical difficulties. Boom.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
I banged everybody around, and here we are. I'm going to take you guys off because this is a previous version of you, and then boom. And as you guys drag your way out of the mines now into the afternoon, what would you like to do? Starting with Kendra.
Rudy! I have the Puglet!
Puglet's
Hey,
Puglet's alive!
on Snap, can you send me a picture? Can you
Can
send me a picture of both Riker and the Puglet? I want to see both my children in one frame.
I couldn't hear it. Both of my children in one frame. In one frame.
We ate yesterday. That's the remnants of it. Well, Puglet is gone.
Sad. Tragedy has struck.
Oh shit!
Kendra, I'm going to ask you the following question. Do you know where Rudy is?
Let me text him.
I'll go to the Pokemon map. Pokemon.
Because like a jungle gym here for him now.
I know, he's so happy. Kind of cute. That's what I'm doing.
So you're gonna go to the gym, Tazzle. Kendra's gonna try to text
That is
him.
correct. I want to go to the Pokemon, which is over here. Right. No.
Is there a forge in this town?
Make a history check. Do you know?
I want to go in.
I
and
think-
look Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Ah, shit.
You do not. You have no idea. Kendra, you texted. So again, back to the tournament here. Now, as we know, who everybody wants to try. Kendra, you texted Rudy. Did you? Oh, you did.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
back in like a minute or two.
So,
Damn it!
Kendra, to that, you will acquire no response after several minutes of waiting. Meanwhile, since Jerry's away, Tazzle, you've fucked off away from the rest of the group. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to the Pokemon.
Yeah, I got. Yep, you're at the Pokemon. What are you here for?
I want to go in and look and see if they drinks and stuff they got in here, like health stuff, like the lemony fresh or whatever the hell it was, waters and stuff.
The waters and stuff. Okay. The drinks.
Yeah, the healing stuff, because
They do have a selection of medicinal drinks.
Yes, that'd be nice.
What are you primarily interested in? I have to pull up my phone. I have to pull up the fucking handbook for this one. PDF. Boom. Boom. Go to the shop. Where's the shop? Son of bitches. Scroll down. I can't remember where in the book. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Son of a bitch. There it is. Okay. They, in particular, are going to have 3 things. They have a brand of soda marketed particularly to Pokemon, and a brand of berry juice with a picture of a shuckle on the label.
God. Is the berry juice for Pokemon or is that for people?
The berry juice appears targeted toward either, but Pokemon seem to enjoy it more.
Is there any... How much are those?
Berry juice are labeled for 500.
Oh shit, okay. Oh.
Pokemon supplies are expensive.
Yeah. Well, how about the human ones? Or... the people ones?
I mean, the berry juice brand that is more tasteful to people.
Yeah. For like...
The berry juice brand more tasteful to people is a bit cheaper. It lacks any of the medicinal qualities, but is only charged for 50.
Is that just straight drink, or does that give you health?
Straight drink. Pleasure drink.
Oh, really?
It tastes like kombucha.
I fucking love kombucha.
I haven't had that in a little while.
I used to make it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's nasty.
I beg to differ.
Alright, there's nothing like the stuff we got from the Void Town that had like lemony anything. No, it was the third one you said, right?
Not here.
Oh. Alright.
Not in this particular town.
Okay. So there's nothing that like gives you 10 health or something like the lemon stuff, lemonade we had from last time.
Would be difficult to know how much health these are worth unless you had some sort of medicine proficiency.
Right.
These drinks are marketed as easy to drink medicine, whatever that means.
Yeah. Shoot. That's a lot. We still have shit to buy. Fuck. Well, I slightly heal in different ways, so I guess I'll have to stick with that for now. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Anything else in the edible person helping?
For people, they do sell a variety of medications that seem to be targeted toward trainers who incur certain injuries. They have pain medications designed to make concussive blows ache less. And in particular, this particular shop seems rather attuned to people getting burned and has very kind burn ointment.
Ooh.
How much does that look? 500? Too good.
Burn ointments are about the same cost as a burn heal for Pokemon. They cost 200.
No.
Get all of it.
Yep.
No.
Respectfully, that or come back and tell me about it. Though I cannot promise I have any cash at the moment.
Alright.
But I'll happily steal it.
I'll get some of this. I'll get at least one of those. So what was it? You guys want the other one too? Oh, beat up.
Yes. Yeah. Grab as much as you are comfortable paying for. Side note while he's doing that.
$819
Oh.
expensive. So yeah, I
What's
got
up?
the burn stuff. Yeah, go ahead, Josh. Jerry.
Hunter, would you be comfortable if I typed up and rehearsed and then performed quick sermons to the time god in this in D&D sessions?
Honestly, you do you. If that's something you want to do. I'm curious what you're basing these on, as you don't really know a ton of the desires. You have a very brief list of commandments from the Time Lord, so I'm curious how this would go. But you certainly do you.
Jerry knows nothing, so as per Jerry form, he's just gonna make it all up.
Fair enough.
I myself will do some research so it's at least close.
You can absolutely do that. Probably best time would be like right before people take a long rest. If that is something you want to role play out, be my guest.
And if it gets me points with the time god.
I suppose as long as it matches what he's asked you to do, then it certainly will.
I will lie in his name. Thank you. I will begin typing as soon as I've graduated and have nothing left to type.
Fair enough. And as that aside here, Tazzle, what are you buying now that you know what's available, by the way?
I'll buy the stuff, the fire thing.
The burn ointments?
Yeah, I'll buy the burn.
How many of those are you interested in? They cost 200 apiece.
I have $819 to spend to people, so I can buy. What else is there? Was there something else you guys wanted?
Kendra will pay you back for this as well.
I take it that like we don't know that you're buying this stuff, so us putting in input on like what to buy feels a little wrong.
What else did you guys want? The fire, and then what was the other one?
I just want to know if they have like a needle and thread, like a sewing kit.
Tazzle, you would not know to check for this, so you'll have to find Kendra first.
Yeah.
But will you choose to buy some burn heals to distribute among your team?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you have 800, you can buy a maximum of 4. How many would you like to buy?
Three.
$600 worth of burn heals. You have 3 medicinal ointments.
Alright.
What else are you going to do? Are you going to head back to the other 2, assuming you know where they are?
Yeah, I'll get those, and that'll leave me with $219. Can I attempt to haggle for one singular Pokeball? Actually,
yeah. You want to try and get him to bring down the price of a Pokeball from 250 to 200, huh?
I was thinking maybe I'll just save it and get something better.
Essentially, attempt a persuasion check. That's what they're for.
That's right.
Damn.
I think I got his plus.
What we got?
I'm rolling his nip, so nope. Fucking is the one. Thanks, Nip.
Tazzle, it would appear that he is wholly unwilling to budge on his limited supply of Pokeballs.
Alright, I'll just get the fire stuff.
Kendra, roll some insight. So, Tazzle, you're going to walk away with the fire stuff, and I'm assuming back to where you remember your group being?
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Kendra, you're sitting outside the mine, kind of trying to chat with people here. Your insight of 10. Okay. You will not put the 2 and 2 together on what I was about to mention. You're just confused as to why the messages are panning, or lack thereof messages, let's say, are panning out the way they are. And Jerry, I'm assuming you're kind of just spacing out next to Kendra unless you would like to go somewhere in town and of yourself. You do not know if there's a forge in this town. It's unclear to you.
I was going to say, Jerry is going to turn to Kendra as she has more experience in this area and ask, do you know if there's a forge in this area?
Last time I checked, I don't think so. The only forge I've ever seen is the one in Canalife.
Ow.
But it wouldn't surprise me if you look around. It wouldn't surprise me that there is one, because of the mine here. So, I would hope, since there's a mine here, that there is a metal processing place somewhere. Is it a forge? I don't know, but they're probably gonna melt it down somewhere. A good place to probably ask is actually the buyer and seller of those jewels and stuff.
Would you like me to go sell the jewels that we have collected and bring the money back to the group?
I wanted to go and bring it to get, appraised and looked at, see what the hell this is. It's probably an onyx of some sort.
Oh yeah, I guess all the gems are separate right now, aren't they?
Yes.
Correct.
So let's meet up. I'll give you guys your shit, or wait for you here, whatever you think you're gonna do.
I mean, I can take Kendra's gems and then come track Tazzle down, because, like, I'm pretty sure... Tazzle, didn't you announce where you were going?
I think he just walked off, as far as I remember.
Right, I did just walk off.
He just got walking. He's like, I'm going here. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
The communication skills of this group work bullshit.
My skin is killing me.
Worth
I'm
noting that
just like,
Tazzle will, but at this point, with how much fucking around you two have been doing, and as Kendra's just been sitting there texting, you've been trying to get information out of her, Tazzle won't be too far away. He can at least see you guys as he's taking a shortcut back around the town.
All right. Well, Kendra, do you want me to take your gem and go get it appraised and see if this is a good spot to sell it?
Do you want to go together?
We can go together if you're not feeling stationary at the moment.
So, very funny. Yeah, I was just, Rudy's away and won't be back for a week, so, yeah, something is going on. I'm not quite sure what at the moment, but, he's not here and is currently preoccupied, so let's find Tazzle the gem.
Okay. Jerry's just gonna point to Tazzle and just say, "Found him," and then just sort of
Jesus
waddle on
Christ.
over.
You know, I would normally have you make a perception check for that, but we'll just, for the sake of argument, yep, that's fine. Tazzle's now walking down the street back to the two of you.
I need to get some darker clothes.
That's true, you do stand out pretty well.
That's a good point.
I always forget you're wearing bright orange.
Yeah.
It no longer fits the vibe.
Right, exactly. I'm literally gonna say that as I get back and be like, I need darker clothes.
Jerry, actually, no, I was gonna say Jerry knows exactly what he's talking about, but Jerry's just worn a hospital gown and a Hello Kitty backpack for the entirety of this playthrough up until recently.
We should get you some clothes too.
Jerry will look down at himself and just say, "Agreed."
Let's go on a clothes, not shopping spree, but let's go buy some nice neato stuff. So here is for you guys. Here's a 1 and a 2.
Thank you.
Kendra will give him $200.
Uh, Does Jerry have $200?
In compensation for the burn stuff, medicine.
Jerry, you're okay. You don't have to give me the $200.
You won't get $200, sir, but you'll get something much better in a very short period of time. As long as I can find a fire hot enough for this bullshit, and then he'll just start ranting. I don't need to. It will be light. You can fly with it, my little bat boy.
What the? That's so creepy.
It's creepier still because I'm still just 3 feet tall. I'm 3 feet of condensed bastard, and I love it. I'm being shot at the moment. What is this?
What the fuck are you doing, sir? Not paying attention over there?
I am paying perfectly good attention. I'm just multitasking like the.
Are you playing Halo?
No, that would be God mode. I have not the attention span for that, dear. I wish I did. No, I'm playing Minecraft at the. Oh, fuck me! I'm playing Minecraft at the moment.
Oh my god!
Listen, am I not contributing to the party successfully?
Debatable.
Debatable, motherfucker! I'm building weapons.
Oh, you were talking about that.
You're doing things that take time and not conversation on purpose.
Have you played Halo Infinite?
I have. I love the game.
It's
It's
so
a good one.
awesome. I need to do co-op
It's
with that.
great.
I like how
Yeah,
you can get all those unique, like, different weapons from the Covenant as you kill their mini bosses. That shit's so
It-
fucking cool.
I actually did kind of like the overworld of Halo Infinite. I did kind of like the unique versions of things. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
The campaign was the best one that they've ever done, in my opinion. Next
Now-
to Halo 4.
That I don't agree. Oh my spicy opinion. Halo 4 being the best one. Oh my spicy opinion.
I can defend it. It does not have the best gameplay. I will give that to Halo 3. Halo 3 is the best gameplay, with the exception of argumentatively Infinite. However, Halo 4 story significantly outweighs the other stories, in my opinion, as it is much more heart-touching.
Reach would like a word with you.
Reach was just a crude imitation of what should be the heart-wrenching feelings made by
The
Halo.
fact that your own character dies at the end.
We gotta throw hands. I'm gonna fucking throw hands right here.
I think we all have
I
to
will
play
give
Halo
it credit.
4 right now. Or Halo, not 4. Halo,
Oh, what have you done, babe? What have you done?
I did it on purpose. I know Reach fans defend it like their lives depend on it.
Like, I'll give it to you. There was some cool stuff in Halo 4, but there was so much ass pull too. It was the whole story of Halo 4 is like walking plot holes and ass pulls of things that did not exist in the lore until then.
it was basically like 343 tried to continue the plot, but then just kind of like was testing a bunch of random shit for having this whole.
They're like, there's no more story to tell. Let's make up a bunch of shit.
Lore is meant to be updated, not sat on.
I never finished 5 at all, and I always heard negative things about that. But
Okay,
I
5 is
thought
not
it
in the
was cool having
conversation.
I can defend 5 too, and I'm gonna get kicked from this party. Oh shit!
I like the idea they had with having each Spartan having their own unique thing. I never got to play co-op. I never finished it. I got like halfway through and then stopped. But I did like the 2 storylines. I was always a fan of that, kind of like in Halo 2 where you had the Arbiter and then Chief.
Right.
I always
That was good.
I liked how they had different. Each character was different too, and they had. I think they could have had like different abilities, kind of like in Infinite, where you can pick up other Spartans' abilities and then kind of use them. But yeah, like specialties and shit. Plus,
Right. I really enjoyed the art style of 5, but I will admit the story was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on the same page. That's fair.
I do like that.
The
I
art
think
style and the gameplay, great, but the story,
of 5
rough.
linked with Halo Wars, I believe too. Some of it.
Well, so did Halo Infinite.
Yeah, Halo Infinite too. Yeah, Halo Infinite was a bigger zone. Yeah.
I think it linked more with shit, what was it? Not that Halo. It linked more with ODST with the Buck introduction, which they did very well in my opinion.
That was cool. I
true.
loved that game. That was actually one of my favorites is ODST. Thanks for reminding me about that one. I'm always so zoned in the regular games. But ODST
They almost did a Helldivers. They almost did a Helldivers like they did ODST, and they scrapped the idea. I am so disappointed.
ODST is a hidden gem.
You know what I think they should do, I thought would be kind of cool, would be to play like some unique thing where you play as the Covenant during like Halo 2. It was like 1 or 2 or whatever. But you're like a group that were on the Covenant and then eventually you lost. So you play as different guys. You play like as a grunt. Maybe someone can play as a hunter. Like
that
4
would be
different
cool.
versions that aren't like specialties.
That was a game mode back in the day. That was a thing.
Like was it?
With which Halo?
I think Halo 3 when they did the was it 2 or 3? It was around that era. It was like you could play. Because I remember you could play as elites, brutes, hunters, and jackals.
That's the other one I was thinking of too, the jackals. Yeah, but I don't remember which one. I don't know which one that was in. I know you could play as the elites and make your custom, but I don't remember.
The elites was Halo 3, where you could just choose back and forth. And then I think also Reach did that too.
Yeah, they did. I know Reach did. Yeah.
But
a whole campaign where you were like a grunt, he barely survived, a hunter that lost his other half, the jackal would be unique, and then I was thinking like an engineer or something like that in some way, so it's kind of like a support. But as you go through the game, you upgrade. So like even your grunt gets cool, and then near the end you can get like you can go 2 ways. Maybe he has like certain guns or abilities, but then he can also or get the grunt goblin and ride in that fucking little mini mech.
That is, I love the Grunt Goblin.
It's a cool idea.
That was such a phenomenal addition to Halo 5, in my opinion.
Jackals get like certain dodge, and you can have the shields or like dual wield or whatever, and be faster or get better with sniping or some shit.
That is an interesting idea. It honestly sounds like the version of like Left 4 Dead play the zombie game mode, which is interesting.
That's kind of like an idea in a way with like a regular Halo campaign, but you actually are part of the Covenant, but then the beginning is you getting basically your ass kicked by Flood or something. And you end up somehow, like, the characters you play, you show up and you save, like, they save the last half of the hunters, so he joins your group, and then you join the Arbiter and his group, so you're actually, like, bad guys becoming good.
Don't hunters die if they lose their half?
They rage, I think.
Yeah.
I thought they oh, yeah, you're right. It's like some psychic link or something.
Yeah, they get rage. I think they just get, like, extra boost in, like, everything.
In the lore, they do get depressed, and eventually, because they're just an amalgamation of different worms, they eventually just disperse and then reform a different colony, I believe.
Yeah. I thought that would have been cool to add it as like a story.
Kendra and Kennedy, Kennedy's probably very bored by this conversation, so let's reel ourselves back in here.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that was. Yeah, we nerded out a little bit there. My bad.
You guys are going off. It's okay.
This is my job to reel us back in here. So, with Kendra, Jerry, and Tazzle back in one place, 2 of you are in a consensus to go sell the gems. Tazzle has arrived with a gift, which is a burn ointment for people in particular. It's formulated for human skin.
Perfect.
What do we want to do?
Right, gems. Let's go get more praised.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay the information to Basil that Rudy will be away for a week, and things are happening and seeming to be suspicious. Hunter, I will take a photo of it, send it to Rudy, explaining that it came from a weird-looking creature.
Okay.
And to just look at it whenever he can. That they're
Fantastic.
Shut up, hunger.
All right. So with that image sent, you guys are gonna go off to the appraiser, I think.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Yeah.
All right. This rather unimpressed woman, kind of sitting behind a counter, tapping her nails on a glass counter, sees the three of you come in, and the door makes a ding. It's auspiciously clean in here for a mining town. Like, this place is hoity. And she sees the three of you walk in covered in mine dust. So she goes, "Oh, hi. How can I help you?"
Is that what you say?
No.
Oh.
Lame.
Do I have to be the mean one now? Come on. Trying to
Jerry's gonna step forward and just say, "We need to know how much the things that we have just collected are worth, and we believe that you are the person to do that. Or, if you're not, could you point us to the person who is qualified to do so?"
Right. Okay. We have mostly automated that process at this point. If you just place what it is you'd like to appraise on the machine to your left, one at a time, please. We'll get them analyzed for you by the computer.
Thank you for your patience. And Jerry will set down a stone.
So Jerry's going first. Jerry will close a glass case around your stone and proceeds to scan it with several different colors and intensities and wavelengths and directions. It's like a little show in there. As the little mechanical arm picks it up and rotates it so another side of it can be scanned. And this little set of fingers with these very sharp little protrusions come, and one at a time they press until you hear a click, and then another one, until one of them doesn't click, and then it stops. And they go, and she goes, "Okay, what you have here is a fair condition topaz of reasonable size.
Fuck yeah.
Fair clarity, though it will need some work. It's not perfectly well cut internally. Some small micro cracks, probably from the extraction method. At retail, over the counter, in uncut condition, someone who's not part of our membership program, amateur extractor, I can offer you 2,000.
2,500.
No, this isn't a haggling facility. That's computer generated quote. I'm afraid I can't change it even if I wanted to.
I suppose intimidation would just be wrong in this instance. Jerry will just say, "Good to know," and hold on to it and just sort of motion for the other two to set their stones on.
Okay, who's going first?
I'll look at Kendra and say ladies first.
Fair enough.
Kendra will go to Jerry and be like, "Didn't you get 2 other things when you were down there? Why don't we just do it all at once?"
Oh, did we?
Jerry's gonna look back at Kendra and say, "Oh, I wanted to make weaponry," and then he'll look up.
Jerry, do it. That's right. Do it. Do it. Do it.
At least find out what it is.
Right. So Jerry will put the flakes on the machine first to get them analyzed and analysis. Fuck me. Get them
Analyzed.
found out.
Get
Thank
them
you.
analyzed.
Get that.
I tried.
Analyzed.
Listen.
Got it.
Analyzed.
Okay. I've been writing papers all week.
I'm not making funny. I'm having a great time. Keep going.
Oh Jesus Christ. What did I pick up? What is this? This amalgamation of metal.
We don't. Are you showing them the chip, or are you showing them the chunk of ore?
The chip.
The chip. The person looks and says, "Well, you can see if the machine recognizes it."
Jerry will just sort of pour the chips from his beard into the onto the machine.
She kind of gives you this like semi scowl as she's like looking at you, like, okay. As she proceeds to run this process, she goes, "Oh, that's mostly worthless, I suppose. I mean, unless you care. I mean, I can tell you what it is."
Jerry will just sort of motion for her to do just that, like, and What is it?
It's just standard metamorphic rock with a very small concentration of pyrite chips.
Jerry will just look offended. Not at the woman, but at the stone. Like, I trusted you.
Mostly worthless. I mean, it's sparkly, I guess, for a stone. If you're a collector, maybe somebody will buy it from you, but it's not super valuable.
Or you could put it in your armor as like a cool inlay for your gems to just add it to the visual appeal.
Jerry will just sort of just dejectedly put it back in his beard. Like, I'll figure it out.
All right. Anything else we got to appraise here? She's like takes a little broom. She's like brushing the dirt off of them.
Go ahead, Kendra.
Okay. I will put.
And she runs. Okay. Yep, I figured you're putting the green gem on. She runs the same gem analysis program that was run moments ago. And what you find after a few moments of waiting, she goes, okay, fantastic. Yeah, so what you have here is a fair condition jade. Pretty good natural coloring, nice gradient to it. Low natural clarity. Amateur extraction seems to have gone fairly well. It's saying for a non-partnered seller, first-time seller, I can offer you $1,500 for this.
All right.
Program.
You want to make the trade, or are you going to keep it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, right then. She will take the gem and put it in a little canister and label it with all the information she has on screen. And she opens up a cash drawer behind the counter and she counts out 15 bills for you. Here you are.
Sweet.
Straight hundreds. Finally, she looks, and you there. Do you have any business with us today?
I do. I've got these shiny black rocks here.
Okay, let's see if they get recognized, shall we? As you place your 2 shards of shiny black rock in, the machine takes a moment. Yours takes a little while longer because it analyzes each piece separately. And she goes, okay, what we have here is a fractured gem, which was whole. Not that that necessarily diminishes the value. It can be used in 2 separate pieces, depends on the gem type here. We have a relatively good opacity. So what you have here, sir, is a split jet.
A split jet.
It is a jet, but it's just been split.
Makes sense.
Yes, jet black gemstone. Not super common, actually. Pretty good. Unfortunately, in the condition that it's in, cracked as it is, I'm being quoted $1,100 for you.
For both of them or for one each?
For both of them. Or I can offer you $550 a piece, if you please.
I'll actually hold on for now.
What about the blue one? How's that do the blue?
What? Blue one?
The blue spherical thing that he found when we were sleeping last time.
Oh,
I
the
see.
thing. Yeah, the orb thingy, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Well, as you place this blue sphere thing in the machine, it takes some time to analyze it. And she goes, oh, interesting. Okay. Blue sphere, quite literally what it's coming up as called. This is what we name these things. Often mostly a collector's item, not superbly value on the marketplace, but there are collectors who would love to trade these for things. One comes by town once in a while. He would either give you a cash or otherwise a trade offer for it. They're not useful for many processes. They're a product of some, what do you call this? tectonic activity, I guess you could call it. Either way, they're not super valuable for jewelry as they don't have a lot of luster to them. We can take it off of your hands if you so want, because we make bulk trades, but it's only going to run you 500.
I'll wait and see. Maybe that collector. Maybe I'll come back with that collector.
Yeah, when is he coming in?
Yeah, what's his average? His routine.
He doesn't really have one. It's pretty arbitrary. He's an individual. It's on his own schedule.
Does he have like a business number? Or like a, hey, if you guys have any of this, give me a call and I might buy it off you. Kind of deal.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. He tends to only come by here when he's flush with cash and would like to spend some of it.
True. Okay. Alrighty. That's all.
God.
I'll do it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Typically, he'd be willing. I mean, if you're interested, I've heard for trainers he'll trade for various items. He might trade for Pokeballs and things of that nature to people who are inclined to that sort of thing.
Son of a bitch.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I think I'm pretty good. What about you guys?
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Jerry will step forward and put the lump of nickel on the scale.
Jerry, you will notice that the analyzer machine is too small for the chunk of nickel that you protrude from you. This 40-pound hunk of rock that you just produce. And she goes, oh my god.
Like a machine.
And she will roll her chair over to the other end of the couch. She goes, over here, please. And she takes this cover off of this much older, dustier machine with a much bigger scale.
Jerry will look at the smaller scale and just sort of whisper, pathetic, and then move over to the bigger one.
Yes, that is not a precious stone of any variety, so we'll treat it as a excess ore here. She runs it through this machine, drips little plops of some kind of liquid in various spots. A couple different colors. You smell this terrible burning as you hear sizzling and a little bit of smoke comes off the surface as these acid drips eat away at bits of the stone. After that and a couple scraping tests and a small sample is collected, it is dunked in this big vat of water. And with the displacement measured, it produces back to you this now wet and potted chunk of metal. And she goes, okay, what you have here is relatively rich nickel, unusually rich in nature, in fact. I think what you have there is probably worth about 1 pound of nickel once it's refined.
How much is it worth?
Oh, in its current state, nothing.
Once it's refined, though?
Well, once it's refined.
No one
Let me run the calculator for you here. Let's see. Once refined into, I'm assuming you mean ingot form, will you be producing it into a proper?
That I will.
Okay. In ingot form, a pound of nickel will run you $50.
I hate my life.
I might
hate my life.
So 1 pound of nickel is $50. You have 40 pounds.
No, he has 1 pound of nickel and a 40-pound chunk of ore that needs refining.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In case you're curious, that process is absolute bullshit.
Damn.
I hate my life.
And even that is astronomically unrealistic rich
Yeah.
vein.
Unfortunately, the process in which we get ore is just, it is dauntingly terrible. That being said, Kendra, I might not have sold it anyway. It has other uses.
Our goal is $25,000 and we have 1,500.
No, actually, I haven't sold the other gem yet, so I will.
I know, I sold mine, which was worth 1,500.
Right.
I'm gonna
Well,
bring this stone and see if. Well, Kendra would probably have to call, but maybe our guardian friend can put it back together with some special magic. I don't know.
Yeah, I can ask him if he can give it a try.
I don't. Yeah. And we can do it later or now, but I don't wanna. I'm not gonna run to him every single time, but I think that would be kind of cool to see if we can get this. It'd probably be worth a lot more. Being a complete thing.
Interesting.
Okay, we can do that.
And I should get some berries, so if he's there and if he's still working with Dimitri, then I can just fucking finish my staff. That'd be nice.
Jerry's gonna take out the topaz and just sort of ask if he can sell it now.
Take out the topaz. She goes, yeah. So offer is the same. I can offer you 2,000 Poké dollars for it.
Yep. And he'll take the money.
Okay, fantastic. And she will do the same. She will bottle it in an appropriate size bottle with all of the appropriate information, and then place it in this cart to go to the lab to be refined. And she will count out for you 20 bills. It's a lot of cash to be carrying around.
I think I started the game with 5,000.
I mean, that's fair.
I didn't start the game with 5,000. Just kidding, it's fine. I'm just kidding, we all started with 5,000, right? Or did we have to roll something for that? I don't remember. Usually you like roll for it, but
Yeah, he had to roll for it, but that was another.
I don't remember.
I was a lucky individual.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I started with. It was probably the same, but I don't know. Oh no, it was like 2 or 3 or something like that. It wasn't 5. I think I had like 2,500 or like 3 or some shit. Cause I remember just buying that rod on the very first game. Was taking away most of my money.
$1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 of you have sold. 1 of you has decided not to. Are you guys finished at this area? And by the way, Jerry, what are you going to do with that chunk of nickel ore now? Are you going to take the time to refine it, or are you saying, fuck it?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
All right. Keep in mind it will continue.
See what happens.
Before we leave, can I ask the individual at the counter about a local forge?
You can try. I mean, would she know anything about that? She'll say, what do you mean forge? Like the refinery where they break down the ore, or what are you after?
I need a spot where I have hot fire.
I mean, the refinery, I guess, would probably do that for you.
Is there one nearby?
Yes, right outside the mine. In fact, they process things as much as they can be done.
Jerry will sigh and just say, fuck. Be right back.
We're just there, huh?
Jerry's just gonna run away back to that place. Okay. Jerry, you're headed to this building down here, by the way.
Perfect, thank you.
And then, all right, well, Jerry fucks off. Kendra, back to the top of the throne order here. Nugget looks bored and sleepy.
Kendra will turn to Tazzle and be like, "Oh, you want to call the big guy?"
Yeah, you want him? Oh, well, I want to get a berry first in case he's with Dimitri. Still training him.
Okay.
Unless Dimitri can come. I don't know if he can.
Where the fuck do you want to find a berry? This area? Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we could head north, back.
Let's just take a quick trip to see if we can find anything. I mean, the best I could do right now as a quick thing would be the orangeberry bush with Nickelback. That's the quickest I can get.
Do you want to hold off for better berry though?
I do, I think. Unless
So let's just hold off.
Alright. I guess we can hold off on the other guardian too. We'll wait and do it all together. Right? Or no? What do you want to do?
Oh,
What?
I mean that sounds fine.
I almost dropped my taffy in the
I
garbage.
wanted to say, did you drop your taffy in the garbage?
Got it.
But then I saw you start to smile, and I'm like,
we'll
oh
look for
no.
some first
man.
and get some or whatever.
No.
I don't know what the best berries are.
Clearly an orange berry.
Very well.
I say we're clearly an orange berry. Not good.
Not good, yeah. I think orange berries heal you, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that would be my guess. Maybe it'd be some kind of cool healing property on that stat. If I have orange.
That's true.
Only the gods know that we could use that more often, you know?
True. I mean, if you want to, it's up to you.
But I don't know. I mean,
Are you guys talking outside or inside, by the way?
I don't know. We're kind of like in the middle, I guess. I'm gonna say in game. Yeah, in game because we're talking about. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want, Kendra? I'd say in game, but.
In game is fine. I don't care.
Yeah, so you guys are talking inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Nip is angrily bouncing up and down at the door because they couldn't come inside. They're like, hey, hey, hey!
Oh.
Dug. And Nugget is more and more offended by the lights. They seem like they're unhappy in here. As they kind of like tuck their little head in and they curl up into a ball.
I'll just pick them up and be like, let's take this outside. Look, look.
Take a look. As you head out, see little Nips like.
I love them. Alright. Let's, yeah. Yeah, we'll let the... figure out something with those berries, because I want to get the staff completed.
Meanwhile,
But...
Jerry, you've arrived at the foundry.
Perception check on like an area where I can fuse this head of this spear to the spear shaft.
See. 19, oh my god. Yeah, there is easily several vats and molds and presses and all the equipment here to melt all kinds of different metals. Easily something capable of bonding these two pieces of bone together. The question being only what material you want to use and what it will cost. As bone doesn't really melt so much as it burns, you will need some sort of bonding material.
One moment. No, okay, I won't use that. So So I will just sort of take the nickel I've currently got and just use one of the foundries to refine it into a liquid ingot.
You use the what?
I'll just use one of the foundries to refine it.
The
and
nickel.
Then if it's all right. Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm just making an ingot. I'm not using it to join the two together yet.
You wish to produce the 1 pound. Yes, that process will take some time. It's mostly automated, but that process will take some time as you manage to boil down, first smelt, and then taking the sludge of slag, filters out the correct weight, takes that liquid metal down, cools it into a mold, and produces for you an ingot.
Perfect. While that's cooling,
All of this while all of the forge workers are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Jerry will just sort of be giggling with mirth and just sort of flip him off in a crazed little productive little ghost. But he will then use the victory bell vine rope that he's collected to sort of join the head and the shaft together for the spear.
Oh, I see. What did you need the heat for? Jesus Christ.
I wanted to make the ingot. Also, I need to be at a forge location to complete things. So regardless on whether or not I'm making use of the forge, I still have to be there.
Yes, that is fair. That is fair. You need the tools to be able to snip this strong of a vine and whatnot, which is also available in such a place, as you can use not even so much shears as it is like a fucking grinder saw to cut chunks of metal apart. Such a thing would be capable of cutting through that vine. So you're essentially lashing the two sides together in a sort of classical sphere, but it's made of extremely high quality natural materials.
Right.
Which is gonna grant it some interesting properties. I mean, it's made of bone and essentially twine, so it will never rust.
And it's Kraken bone at that, so it gets a some water damage buff.
Sorry, we had a malfunction there. Kennedy, why are you fucking around on Instagram?
Because you were talking to Josh.
God damn it, woman. All right. This is why she never knows what she wants to do on her turn.
No, I know what I'm doing on my turn. I'm just waiting.
I'm just picking on you. It's fine. Everybody fucks around when it's not their turn.
At least I'm not playing Minecraft.
Bitch.
I'm not. What do you mean? I'm not doing that.
Yeah, how about that, bitch? At least she's not doing that. Anyway, moving on. Jerry, this is the first time you've done this, so I know you don't exactly know, per se. But we're going to have to do some crafting.
Indeed we are.
Do you remember from the tome what is about to happen?
Not exactly. I got a roll for success, but
you're going to make me a crafting DC, which is going to be the following. Because you're making a very natural item, we're going to base this on either your survival or your nature.
D20?
It's going to be D20, but then we're going to determine some other things here.
Okay, well, with my survival...
Do you wish to... We're supposed to determine some things before we made that roll, but let's see what you got. Oh, dear. Sir. You find your first attempt will not stay lashed. As soon as you go to test strike it, the head falls off of the lashing.
Well, all the materials are still there, so I suppose I'll just...
You have consumed half of the vine in a failed attempt. You have one more try with the vine before it will be no longer pliable or strong enough to try again.
Oh, this is very unfortunate. All right, I sort of jumped the gun there. What things am I supposed to roll for and find out before I make that roll?
So we're gonna have a crafting check here, but it's gonna determine some things. We have to determine some things about how we want to go about this, right? So,
Okay.
where the fuck did it open? Oh, who the fuck? I'll just open a new tab. First of all, you, sir, are not a super high level crafter. You're pretty new to it. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
So, here's what we're going to do. Have DC amounts of effects equal to your crafting. Okay. You're crafting level 1, let's call it, right? So you're going to try to apply one effect. You want to capture the essence of the water beast that you're making this out of. That I would consider a material property / a magical effect.
Okay.
It's essentially trying to not lose the inherent nature of the material and even to bring it out with your crafting skills. That's what you're hoping to do with the water imbuement, yeah?
Indeed.
So that's going to add one special effect to this weapon. So, as a level 1 crafter, what you have here is a crafting DC of 18. This means to successfully create this weapon to the parameters that you are hoping and the quality you are hoping to achieve, you need to roll an 18 for me. Now that can happen with one of two skills: survival or nature, or if you don't want to associate to one of those two things, a d20 plus your proficiency, because it is a crafting thing and you're proficient in crafting given your special ability. So the proficiency is going to give you a d20 plus 3.
Gotcha.
Unless your nature or survival is better than that, you can use one of those for this case.
Yep, my survival's better, so I'll work with that. So
Okay.
for the water imbuement. Ow.
So it's not just the water imbuement. This means you're entirely failing the craft, and which means in this particular crafting session, you have destroyed that vine, and it will no longer be a usable binding material. This is a failed crafting attempt.
Oh no.
The head, so the head and the shaft are still fine, but you've lost the material you were going to bind them with.
That was good material too. Shit.
Real fucking good.
All right.
So unless you want to choose a different binding material, for the time being, you have worked this crafting. He's sad.
Can I make a glue out of ashes?
Do you have the skill to do that?
I'm assuming it'd be a survival skill.
Let's find out. Let's see how successful you are.
No.
You capture a moment where you can see that this could stay together if you pull really hard on the end of this right now, but you also realize that the two pieces of bone have not properly connected with one another, and this weapon will lose some of its inherent latent ability if you complete the crafting right now. How much do you care? How much do you care about the quality of this weapon? This will be what we call this, not a complete failure, but not a perfect craft.
I will finish it. I've sacrificed the Malith cape for this, so let's be done with it.
Okay. I'm going to do something real quick. Jerry, big moment for you. I'm looking for the correct music for this. Where'd it go? Damn it, I lost it. Oh, I had music for this. Oh well, we're doing this one. Jerry, there is a flash as your hammer strikes and binds this steel wool-like fur together, and you feel a coursing energy through you as your steel proclivity allows you to bind these two materials that normally would not play with each other together. The fur becomes less of a lashing and more of an inlay, a spiked inlay in a cross shape that sets itself deep into the bone, binding the two pieces permanently together in a shape that would not have naturally occurred. And though this is minorly antithetical to the properties of the bone under normal circumstances, they are combined. And Jerry, what you've produced for me is now a light kaiju bone spear whose waterlogged property has been lost, but in exchange it has gained something else. The binding material chosen has enhanced this weapon's physical danger immensely, as even if the spear tip is to miss, or should it even hit, there's a myriad of forward-pointed spikes behind it. You've generated for me a 2d6 spear.
That is wildly powerful. I fucking love that.
That is pretty fucking badass.
1d6 will be normal type damage. 1d6 will be steel type damage.
Awesome.
Man.
So whatever water properties you were hoping to imbue have been lost. Instead, a steel jagged enchantment has been gained. And you have completed your first wondrous craft, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, damn.
Upon doing this, Jerry will start on his way back to the group.
Okay. I'm just going to write down here. Use it. Oh, word none, Jerry. Now you no longer have that cloak, so the magic effect of being protected from back damage is gone.
I don't think I've ever made use of that, unfortunately.
I mean, that's fair.
This will get more use, I suspect.
What do you think of the enchantment you came out of? How do you like the weapon you've just generated? It's partial botch, so it didn't gain its intended magic effect, but it was mostly a success. 17 is about as borderline success as you can get.
I am tickled pink. That is really cool.
And a 2d6 spear is really good for a human. It's not really that great for a Pokemon. I mean, a Pokemon would be better off using their moves in most circumstances, but for a human, not bad.
In this game, that will be beneficial.
That is to say, if you do the dumb Jerry thing and try to 1v1 a Pokemon with this, you will probably die. But if you supplement combat with it, not bad.
Interesting. Good to know. All right. Thank you for that moment. That was good. I enjoyed that.
No, that is what you took the specialty for. So, and you've worked for several sessions to make this thing happen. And now here it is.
Thank you.
So Jerry, Kendra, and Tazzle, are you two waiting for Jerry?
Yeah.
Or where are you guys headed?
We were gonna call the. But we can wait for Jerry if you want, Tazzle.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. It will take a while before Jerry comes back. And Oh, it feels like at least an hour. But as he does, he comes back with bleeding hands, a smile on his face, and a weapon which is unfamiliar to the two of you.
Jerry will saunter up to Tazzle, just beaming with the spear, and just sort of hold it out in his bleeding hands, and just say, "Behold, the mouth spear of Kaiju came in for blowing me earlier."
What the fuck? That is cool shit.
You're a third of its size.
Indeed, it was going to give me great reach, but I will make better things later.
Tazzle, will you accept this spear as a new item for yourself?
I will,
Okay.
but I will say, do you want to hold on to it for now so you have something to use until we get you a newer weapon?
No, I'm already dead. And he'll just sort of waddle off to the bushes, hello to a squirrel.
Yeah. There's no bushes in the mine now.
It's like looking for a bush to
There's
jump into.
There's just hallucinating that he's petting a squirrel off in the bushes. There's nothing there. He's just petting a rock on the... But, no, tomato.
Asmodeus is concerned. He's like, "Aww." He just walks up behind and starts petting Jerry like Jerry's petting the rock.
Oh.
Well, Kendra, you see this whole scene of Jerry running up and handing Tazzle a fucking weapon. He seemingly produced. What is Kendra thinking at the moment?
This is what I imagine Jerry doing, jumping into a bush.
Kendra's just thinking about, like, oh, I really need to talk to the Forge Master. Like, she's really worried about, like, this problem, this money issue.
I see. Okay, so where would you like to go? Oh, Jesus Christ, out the window.
I love that.
Probably to, like, I don't know. Like up to a side somewhere on a route. There's less people. Maybe head north. There.
You're gonna head to North Route, okay. I missed Mo's message earlier. That's so good. Mo has been silently commenting on the game as she posted in the chat over there.
I love Doctor Who.
Oh, I survived. Brilliant. I love it when I do that.
Wild such a That's true.
That's what Tazzle should have felt like when he walked into the fire earlier.
That's exactly.
So Kendra is suggesting to the group that, or is she just going to go on her own?
She'll ask the group for opinions, like where do you want me to summon the Forge Master?
And Jerry's like, wait, we're doing what now? So he was not part of this conversation.
Probably outside in the forest somewhere, or we could go more towards the mine again. But
Well, I no. I didn't want to block the entrance to the mine off. Then
we can go in the forest then, and I'll look for some berries while we're out there once. See what happens while we're waiting.
okay.
As well.
Oh God. Oh no. I totally whiffed. Sorry, I was reading on another thing that I have to pay attention to here. Where are we guys going?
The forest.
Which? The forest? Where the fuck do you guys think you're? Okay.
The northern forest.
The northern forest. You guys are in Orborough City. The north is the bike path. But all right. The slightly more forested, I guess, although not a forest area, which is 206. Oh, here we go. Routes 20. Wait, 205 or 206? Wait, what? Oh, come on. I thought I had this one. Damn it. Hiatus. Hiatus while I generate a Route 206. In the meantime, does anybody want to relay to each other what the plan here? People should have lots of things going on here. Tazzle, you've barely mentioned to anybody, and no one is talking about how you turned gray earlier. Or absorbed Ghostfire.
Yeah.
Anybody want to talk about that shit? Like, are we just gonna...
Jerry reacted earlier.
Oh, did he?
He did. He went,
Oh, sure. You went, that's my man. Yeah, that's true.
Jerry just feels closer to Tazzle at this point. That is pretty much all.
I was just saying how my everything hurts before I fell apart. And after I fell apart. Faceplant.
Sandra's kind of being just nonchalant about it. Like, Tazzle never questions her.
Alright, fair enough.
Jerry sits in the corner. One of us. One of us.
Going crazy.
Do you need me to remove him?
Actually, you know what?
Jerry?
No, Jerry is going to remark on that. Jerry's going to sidle up to Tazzle in this creepy little way that he likes to do. And he's just going to sort of whisper just out the corner of his mouth. Can you show me that little fireproof trick that you did?
Show you?
Sure.
I don't even
No.
think I know
Let me.
100% of how I did it. I think it's just in...
I said, let me rephrase. Show me how.
Yeah, Tazzle, show him how.
I don't think I can. I don't even know it. I just got enveloped in this shit and poof.
All right.
Feel like it
Second
kinda fucked me
question.
up. Everything hurts. My skin is.
Fucked.
Yeah.
That does track. That does track, good sir. Might I ask, do you know how you became undead?
Kind of.
Oh, fuck me.
Are you comfortable sharing?
Boy. Oh boy. The deepest lore? Yeah, Tazzle, how'd it happen?
Maybe not. Yeah.
How you do that?
Well,
I don't
if not sharing how, which is understandable, can you, by chance, tell me how I may obtain such skills?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't think you want to obtain these skills.
I don't think you can or
From
want to.
those that I got. That of which
Jerry
I
will
have
do-
got it from. It's not good. I don't know
In
what
response.
I might have accidentally agreed with. There was
no terms and conditions.
there's no terms of how this would turn out. What am I mean, you guys know I don't want to sign that thing with Terra. I'm adamant I was with that.
Hmm.
But I don't
Alright.
even know if I accidentally did that without realizing it until afterwards.
All right.
Jerry
What do you think?
will giggle at this and just quietly say, "Boy, I have killed everyone who has ever loved me and ever been kind to me. What more do I have to lose?"
That was dark.
Oh my god!
That was dark, no?
Oh. Well,
Jesus Christ.
holy fuck. Well, to be honest, I don't know if that's what I gotta do to get rid of what I have now.
There's some fucking lore going on here. Jesus Christ. Kendra, what do you feel about all this?
Hold on.
But I'll actually tell him, I'll say this
She's
here.
taking it
wasn't-
surprisingly well. She just thinks that Jerry's fucking kidding.
Oh my god.
I so wish he was.
She doth not believe Jerry.
Fair enough. And about Tazzle?
And about Tazzle what?
He said, yeah, I might have to do that too. And you're like, oh.
She's shocked, but she's like, I mean, I'd help you.
How sweet of you. The nicest thing ever said to me. I back you with murder.
Of course, man. Kendra's gonna lean into Tazbel and whisper, "You think I haven't killed people before I met up with you guys?" And then just keep walking off.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
He's gonna look at Jerry and be like, this fucking bitch is insane. You learn something new every day.
Sarah's gonna scowl at him and just say, "What the fuck was your first clue?"
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know, the
Everyone
gangsta
slow down
bitch.
there.
There's some problems going on here.
First it was the fiery stuff, and all that deal.
Then the part when she goes loco and doesn't know where the fuck she is and starts draining energy from everybody.
You all have problems.
We all have problems.
Yeah.
First it was the
In
eyes,
fairness,
and then it was
most of the deaths
meanness.
Jerry's caused are not on purpose.
A collection of damaged people. As you guys arrived at the bottom of 206, post all of your talks. What is the plan here? Speaking of which, nobody commented on the map.
I'm just listing
It's very
off all
nice.
the craziness. Then the eyes, and then the wings, and then the hatred,
I-
and then the running on. No.
I just made this map in the last 5 seconds. You can tell because there's blocks of gray all over the map to cover things that didn't want to be there.
I'm guessing the people
yeah.
on bicycles.
Yeah.
I love these things. These are fucking funny. This is pretty awesome, though. God, I love
Anyway.
these games.
What's the plan now? We're at the bottom of 206, starting with Kendra, as you guys have had some fucking character bonding on the way here for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we still have the town. If you guys wanted to probably switch out Pokemon stuff, we could probably plan on that. If you did that.
Well, I'm waiting for a second. Do we want to go like over here? Because it's kind of an open area. I want to keep going further down this way.
I didn't gain any mana back throughout the time, right?
You've been walking long enough to gain 1d4.
Oh yes, that's right. Oh, that's not bad.
There you go. I'm assuming something is going on here. Nobody's giving me much input.
I asked.
I'm sorry. Whatever you said, I did not hear. What's going on?
I asked. I was like, "Hey, do we want to call him over here, or like wait and go down like here and open him up into a bigger area?"
Oh, you asked the group.
Bigger area. Let's go to a bigger area. I like that idea.
I was crazy. Rocket, nobody answered. I was just waiting.
I thought that we had agreed to go to the bigger area. My bad.
Yeah, we can go to more of the bigger forest. Is that what you're talking about? Yep.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That does on my end. Okay. I'm assuming you guys are going like over here. It's more of a field, not a forest.
You can do that too. See if there's any.
Or what bigger area are you after there, Kendra? Why don't you go where you want to go, and I'll just play from there.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going to put you guys here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
That spot is fine.
Okay. You guys walk for a while, most of the way up the route, until you get to a big open area underneath the actual bike path. What do you want to do?
It just comes up and takes out the bridge.
So Kendra's gonna be like, Nugget, go to Tazzle. Jerry, Asmodeus, maybe stand back a little bit. You know how he likes to explode out of the ground.
Jerry will kind of actually. Asmodeus is no longer carrying a full thing. I'm carrying an ingot.
He's trotting behind you. He's just been hanging out at this point.
And then
I'll put him away.
Okay.
Kendra will take the tong and then knock it against this stone wall.
Hey, Kendra. Can you make me an Arcana check?
I can.
Oh, I don't like that music.
Fuck off!
God damn it.
The three of you, in your minds, will see this presence that is terrifying but familiar.
Oh.
At first, it presents itself as merely a flash that then coalesces into a vaguely human shape. And as it stares at you, each of you in your own mind, I'll put it in the middle of the three of you, each of you in your own mind will see this visage.
Oh shit.
With skin tinted dark black. And eyes no longer clean white, but a deep purple. And as the three of you are struck with an immense ice pick headache, the tuning fork will shatter in Kendra's hand like shrapnel.
No fucking way.
Oh no! We pissed him off!
Is it still there?
Did you just try to call the wrong dude?
The visage fades as you're able to perceive reality correctly again, but the tuning fork is irreparably shattered.
Well,
Fuck!
that's the problem.
I can still talk to him.
History check from Kendra.
Okay, that presence was familiar, though from how long ago and where, the details are foggy as his appearance has changed enough that it was sort of obscure.
Fuck!
Wait, but we know who that was.
You recognize him as being similar, to the ringmaster, but the appearance was different enough that it may not have been your.
Also, it was long enough a time ago, and the ringmaster we only saw for like a couple seconds before he literally faded into the ground. So I took that upon myself to say, hey, it might not have been long enough for her to understand what just happened.
Basically, you pretty much you're pretty confident that you know who that was, but you're not entirely certain.
Gotcha.
He did leave all of you with a pretty solid headache as he departed, though.
Well, I mean, the fact that he departed is definitely a good thing. Jerry was about to do terrible things.
Jerry was about to try.
Well, like trying to kill him again.
No, I was gonna try to get him to go for a drink or something. I was gonna. Yeah.
This is much more benign. So, Kendra, unfortunately, you will not be summoning the man you came here to summon. What do you think of what just happened there?
I'm excited, but also terrified. I'm scared shitless right now. Ah, fuck.
Thank God.
I'm just changing to different music because we're not in town anymore.
Ah, good call. Good call.
Felt appropriate to switch things up a little bit. This is a calm time, but it's not the same
Yeah.
area. So. Who wants to express their thoughts on that bullshit first? Kendra, your hand is probably sore from a magic item imploding in it.
Kendra is just gonna go, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, holy shit. I mean, I could try to still call him with my stuff, but after seeing that, I don't know if I want to risk that right now. I'm like, that guy's gonna come back and attack me.
Dazzle, your version would just be like trying to attune to talking to his language and then screaming into the void to see if he'll answer. That's like trying to summon somebody who lives 3 towns away by yelling at them.
Even with my bird call stuff.
And your bird call is because you have a magic link to those creatures, though.
Yeah, that's true. Right, yeah. Right.
Could Jerry potentially, with his attunement, make an attempt to just sort of scream into the earth?
The steel type attunement. It's not likely that you know how to do that. I mean, what would you be trying?
Just screaming at the ground like, get over here!
Dude, that would be a fucking legendary thing to have Jerry's ability make that tuning fork to working levels.
I know.
Actually,
Except
wait.
you can't, because it's been shattered. Unless it's formed in
No.
Pick up the pieces and melt them back.
Yeah, I was gonna say all metal can be remelted.
It's I use the word irreparable for a reason.
Oh.
Yeah,
Even if you were to spend what would take hours collecting pieces of shards of metal from the grass, and you re-smelted it into just the perfect shape, which would have to be perfect for a tuning fork, you would then have a tuning fork of some unknown frequency, not a magic item capable of summoning a beast.
Gotcha.
It's the enchantment that has been destroyed more than the item.
Yeah, why would this fucking guy show up? Of all of them. What happened to our buddy there? Why wasn't it him?
That's twice now that we've called him and he hasn't answered.
Well, what happened last time? Didn't you say somebody got all pissy and smacked him?
No! Fucking... No, last time we tried and called him, the fucking cart guy with all of his potions showed up.
Oh yeah, that was a strange occurrence.
Got a lot of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh, I didn't like that.
That was
What are you
such a good
buying?
dark voice.
What are you buying, stranger?
I can do it
God
on occasion.
fucking damn it! I've had that
Doesn't hurt.
tuning fork forever.
Huh?
I said, God fucking damn it! I've had
Oh,
that
the
tuning fork forever.
Yeah. Yeah, what the
Oh.
fuck? That was...
Things are changing.
I think Void's up in there shit. I mean, as... You guys remember how Terra was freaking out about shit? I mean, I don't think he was just pissed off about us.
You know, things are happening.
In the Galadriel voice, Jerry's just gonna murmur, "The world is changing."
Good reference.
Thank you.
I mean, maybe if we ever meet up with him, we can ask him about this crazy ass shit going on. I don't know if he... Because it seems like he wants to move up the chain. I don't know if he's lesser of the... a lesser evil compared to the other fucking...
Well, it could potentially be that the Guardian, our good old buddy, the good old Guardian of Steel, found out we killed the other Guardian.
Fuck.
Note how the tuning fork shattered, and that wasn't quite the right look for that Guardian. We don't know how powerful.
Knowing him, he'd probably... I mean, he's not... you might be right.
He's more of a like, hey,
aggressive.
did you do this?
He's very
He's more of like the confrontational type, where it's like, hey, I found this out. Explain yourself. That's like kind of how the Forge Master is. So
Yeah, he's not aggressive.
Jerry, you would probably... Jerry, as a steel type expert, you would probably have a deeper understanding than even they do about the way that steel types tend to handle their problems, which is like kind of as they're saying that steel types are not subtle.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Still, it's worth considering that is a possibility.
The average steel type would rather knock your door down than knock on it.
the question is, what is keeping him occupied?
Well, didn't you say
Something is fishy.
Well, weren't they controlling... Remember he said they were getting control of other Guardians? And then remember in the Iron Islands, they were taking control of those trying to take control of those 3 main Pokemon that we were searching for. And they did. Luckily we saved one. And they were like the alphas of that place.
Right.
And someone already said, Forge Master even told us that they were taking one of the Guardians were already under the influence of, was it Soul or something? I don't know.
You know, there is one thing that might know what is actually going on. Someone from a higher vantage point that can actually plot. Unfortunately, her, shall we go talk to Freya and Odin?
Yawa.
I mean, that would actually be a good idea. I hope they're alright. I haven't talked to them in a long time.
I mean, Freya would definitely know, she's from a higher vantage point, but also Odin would know what potentially is happening with the other protectors of the guardians of the Pokemon, so.
From where you guys are, it would only take until sometime tomorrow to get to Mount Coronet. So
True, but if we fly there, now using Tazzle's beards, this seems fishy. Something's happening.
You're fast travel, bitch. Come here.
Thank God I chose this fucking specialty, huh?
Tazo, you're going to summon up the hounds, as it were, and send everybody to fucking Cornet. Is that the plan here?
I
Or
kind of want to find a fight first, guys.
You wanna train first?
I don't think we've done any fights the last couple days.
gotta keep ourselves sharp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back to. Should we go back to Orborough?
Jerry, you want to heal up?
Heal up.
Yes.
Switch up.
Find some people to fight. Train up a little bit. Then just skedaddle.
Yeah.
I like the plan.
Good plan, great plan.
What do we want to do with the money that we've had? And do you want me to sell the giant piece of granite that was worth $2,300?
Granite.
Or do you want me to... Or not granite, whatever the fuck it was. Or do you want me to keep it and wait for Rudy to come back?
We should probably wait for Rudy. I wanna ask him
Wait
about
for
some
Rudy.
gem stuff too. Maybe he can help with it if Forge Master's out of commission. Or out of order.
Okay. I will keep that then. And then Kendra is gonna go. Oh, Jerry. I have a present for you.
Oh.
I don't know what you can make from this. But I figured I haven't found a need for it yet, so maybe you could. And Kendra is going to go into her bag, and she's gonna pull out a familiar-looking antler to you, Jerry, with a gem floating in the center of it, and hand it to you. And she's gonna be like, "This is a Stantler antler. I've had it for months now. I've just kept it on me because it's a cool resource. I haven't found a use for it, but I figured you could turn it into like handles for like daggers or something. I don't know. Here.
Upon receiving this, Jerry won't say anything. He'll just tuck it into the beard and just sort of, I would say give her a hug, but he can't really reach, so he just sort of hugs her leg.
Did you just
It's the best.
uppies me?
No, not exactly. He more like grabbed your leg like a little pug that was going to hump it but decided to be nice.
No, fuck it, no, we'll make that canon. Jerry will look up and just say, "Uppies."
Puppies. Oh, that's fantastic.
At least he's asking you. Me, he just fucking floated up and plopped on my back.
Okay.
You get to lift Jerry off of the ground and then proceed to fucking get a hug from him.
Jerry will just sort of nestle into your arms like a cat and just sort of purr and look out at them.
Okay, Hunter.
He's purring, which essentially sounds like a drunk old man growling. Oh yeah.
Kendra kind of stiffens and pats you on your back, but
Not the
is
head.
very confused by the gesture and standoffish about it.
He will turn around and just say thank you, and then go back to looking out at the world.
So, Jerry, in case you have forgotten, the thing that Odin is, his antler is what you now have. So you have. I will send it to you.
Oh, shit.
What he used to be, you should say.
What you used to be. This is what you have. Trevor, what the fuck is happening? Why is there Why is lion going? Oh, Jerry in the bush. Okay, I see.
Oh.
I do remember that is what he the Stantler antler appears to be. I did used to have a Stantler.
Yes, but that is just a reminder. That is what you have.
I will make good use of it. Thank you. But first, I need metal.
Tazzle,
Yes.
your pager / phone, as has been upgraded now, begins to ring.
Wow, my first call ever, guys. I'll pick up. Hello? Hello?
Hello? You sound so excited.
You hear a grizzled old voice, which you think about for a moment, and you recognize as a certain elderly ranger.
Which one? We've met like 3.
Riker, not Riker.
Yeah, it is Riker, you're right.
It's Riker, yeah.
Yeah. He goes, Riker, the very high tier retired man himself, is going to kind of, with some urgency in his voice, go, "Kid, where are you at?"
Heading north. On where the fuck are we going? Orborough or on 206? 206, Route 206, heading towards Turner.
Mount Cornet.
Mount Cornet. We're going to Mount Cornet.
Oh wait, no, we were going back to Orborough, right? Train?
Are we? We're on the path. Okay, I'll just tell them we're on path 206. We're gonna head back to Orborough City. But yeah, what's going on? Something going on?
All Rangers on recall. Big things happening. They won't tell us what. Get to the nearest outpost as soon as possible. He hangs up on you.
Fuck! What is happening?
Fuck, guys. That was Riker. He said we should. They're calling all Rangers back to fucking recalls. So we gotta find the closest place. Isn't that Ranger Specs place? No, I'm thinking about it. Is that one of his zones? He actually would be the best one to go to, but fucking. No, he's towards Roma, right? No, he's a Turna. He's a Turna Forest, right? Ranger Spec.
Bro, I don't fucking remember. The last outpost we went to is like early game.
I know, we haven't been. That was way back. That was a whole.
Actually, no. The last outpost we went to was on the Iron Islands. There is no outpost in Orborough. So where the fuck are we supposed to go?
I think it was a Turna Forest, right? Ranger Spec was there.
That's up to your notes, man. I'm gonna leave that one.
I'm pretty sure it was a Turna. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Turna because it wasn't so far away. It was like away, but not too far away. That was because the first time I talked to him, and he told me that was a long time ago. But I remember we were in Orborough when they told me, and I was like, "Oh, that's not too bad."
Let me just pull up my map here for you. I'll try and give some hints if you can roll history for me. Yeah, let's see if you remember. I gotta remember for my fucking self anyway.
I thought I wrote it down on a thing, but I didn't. I just wrote Ranger Spec, fucking rank 6, has work and stuff. But I know he wasn't like super far, but it wasn't like I could just walk there in a day, so. History check. Let me switch over to history.
Oh, you know what? I should be typing. I need to redo my notes and stuff, but I never take the time to do this, and it just always bites me in the ass. You are history, right?
Yeah, let me roll that. That's pretty good. I'm like 90%
Yeah.
sure.
Last time you knew Spec was in Eternal Forest.
Yeah, because it took a while for us to get to Floroma, because we went from Candelave or whatever, Jubilife, Orborough, up to Eterna, and then Floroma took a little. We were going back and forth from Eterna to Orborough, and finally we went to Floroma after a while.
Kendra, to you two, by the way, looks very concerned as she is once again looking down at her phone like a teenage girl typing furiously. Jerry, as you were just uppies, you would be the first to notice that she's just wildly typing. So this is funny for Jerry because Tazzle just got off the phone with someone who's very concerned. Now Kendra's wildly typing on her phone, and Jerry's just like, "I'm too old for a phone."
I imagine him being like going from cradled to like a forced hug in the front of Kendra to like swinging himself over onto her back and then like up over her shoulders and be like, "Ooh, what you doing?"
This is kind of random, but guys, I have Bill Burr now. Does anybody want Sin?
Who is Sin?
Like two Sin?
Oh,
or
shit! Sin, as in like Sinbad.
Well, Stop It Now was his name, but yeah, I guess you could do that too. Stop it.
Is it Sin a girl? Because you could potentially have a breeding pair of Pelipper.
You may be right, but let me check. Because Bill Burr obviously is male, so let me. Get back to my
Breeding pair of Pelipper.
Yeah, Sin is a female.
The last thing this guy ever saw in the final battle was a flash of white and blue wings and a cry that deafened the final boss.
Sounds fucking amazing. There you go, Tazzle. Keep her.
As these wings in unison let out a haunting word that will chill the spines of anyone there to this day. Mine.
Mine? Mine?
That's
Final
wonderful.
That's a fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
We shall fight them not with dragons. No, we shall fight them not with dragons, not with explosives or bullets, not with giant rocks. No, we shall fight them with seagulls.
Seagull's gonna come.
So, what do we want to do? Do we want to go drop off the money that we have now, that we have currently collected, and then head to Eterna, or do we want to head straight to the forest place now?
Let's drop off the money. Unless Tazzle, you feel different.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, is there anything else we can sell other than what we currently have for how much did I write down? $3,500.
How much do we need to raise?
25,000.
Maybe we just keep what we've collected, because I don't see us putting like, this is almost insulting to give.
Hey. We're trying.
Yeah. But we're failing too.
It is up to you, people. I'll leave it up to you. Kendra is very adamant on giving the money back that we have collected. So the deciding factor is between you and Dazzle. Make a decision.
We're making you.
We got a point for keep, point for giving it back.
Alright.
Kendra is also willing to sell the carbon crystal for the 23,000 she was promised. Without
What?
23,000
without-
or 2,300?
2,300 is what I meant. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say that's a huge goddamn difference.
90% of the amount we need.
You're keeping that shit?
So, which would bring it up to 5,800 to pay back at least 2/3 of what the Poke Center owed. So we would be giving them back almost 6,000 when they owed 10.
Why did they owe that money again? Do we know?
Because Void is going around and being like, "Hey, you."
That's not. Are we sure? Because that's just theft. This isn't
Yes,
like a.
it's
actual,
Team
okay.
Void. They're a gang, Josh.
That's what they're basically doing right now, in a way.
They're collecting.
But
They're not. They don't give people choices.
Did you see Venom?
What happened in Veilstone? We were at the store. Were you not paying attention?
No, I was paying attention.
This Wingull has a +5 dex. It's absolutely insane.
And then I suggest we also get our best.
We need clothes anyway. We never bought clothes, but we'll do that at the mall someday when we go back.
So, guys, what are we doing?
Let's go with. What was Jerry's idea?
Keep the money.
I was gonna say, my idea was like this is not going to help them in almost any way. Keeping it for ourselves, however, will aid us significantly.
Because we still have our
I
stuff to pay
said-
for too, but
I said with me selling the Carbink crystal, which is $2,300, which brings the total up to $5,800, we can give it back to either the Poke Center or the store, and then, hey, recommend that we get better security measures or do something
yeah.
to like ease the pain, the burden.
They need to have more Pokemon fucking security with them.
So hey, and that was me being like, hey, you owed 10,000. Here's 5,800, almost $6,000 that we're giving you back.
Right.
And we plan to do more.
Okay, I thought. Okay, yeah. Well,
The total was 25,000 because the store that we went to in Jubilife gave 15,000.
Okay.
But
That
the
was the
Poke Center in
Pokemart, right?
Orborough, yeah, the Pokemart in the Pokemart in Jubilife was forced to pay 15,000,
Yeah.
and the Poke Center here in Orborough owed 10,
Yeah.
being the total of 25,000.
Gotcha. Okay, I missed that.
Mm.
Now I'm a little bit more partial to the idea of not keeping it.
All right.
Dazzle?
I guess we can help pay them back. See what they say at least.
Okay, so then I'll sell the Carbon Crystal
Maybe
for the
they'll-
23.
Maybe they'll do something for us that helps out in the long run. Since we're trying to help them with their shit.
Okay.
But-
So while Kendra's doing that, Tazzle, you're pretty fast, right?
Mhm.
Kendra's gonna give you the oil canister of the water canister she has full of oil and be like, can you run this to like the museum for Aspen or one of her fellow scientist's test.
You want me to fly there, or do you want me to jog my ass there?
Either way, we're trying to be quick.
This is a test. Actually, this is gonna be a nice test. All right, I'll take it.
Because like while I'm getting, yeah, we're
all going.
Yeah, we're all going back to Orborough. But while Kendra's basically asking you, hey, can you this oil canister that we got from Iron Islands? Remember?
Yeah.
From all those drums that we needed analyzed. If you just run this over to Aspen while Kendra's getting the $23,000 that was quoted for the crystal.
Not 23,000, 2,300.
You know what I mean. And then we meet up at the Pulse Center.
Yes, I could definitely run this to Aspen.
Sweet.
So this is the
That's what you attempt to run, or test your wings.
I'm gonna test some running, I guess.
You need to run. Okay.
See how it goes. I can't get my wings.
You do not have enough mana to spawn your wings without taking significant harm at the moment.
But
well, if you were to, well, there's something fun that could happen if you try to sprout your wings right now.
I don't.
But
God, that's something fun.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What are you growling at, Chloe?
Don't do it.
Do you hear Chloe's growling from there?
We cannot hear that at all.
Hunter, with Jerry on Kendra's back, she's gonna carry both of them by using her super speed as well to the place.
Your super speed is essentially just going to enhance your muscles temporarily with magic. So for the next hour, you have enhanced muscle strength. But you're going to carry Jerry and what?
No, I'm just saying, with Jerry on my back, I'm just gonna like run over to the place that is being sold, and then run over to the
place that is being sold. What does that mean?
To the gem place that we were at before with the snobby.
Okay, the place. Well, you say places being sold. I have no idea what you're talking about. So you're gonna run back to Orborough while carrying Jerry. I'm assuming we're putting Nugget away because he can't keep up with you. Nip is the same story. He can't keep up with you.
And then we'll meet up at the.
Kendra, it's worth noting, carrying a whole extra person means that the enhanced muscle is just going to allow you to travel at your regular speed.
I mean, if Jerry goes smoky, but clings on.
Yeah, I'll mystify most of my body.
Somewhat antithetical to each other. So, Kendra, this is going to generate essentially a movement speed of 40. So you're going to be running basically as fast as an athletic person could sprint. It will still take you some time to get back to town, but it'll take you less time than it would have if you were just jogging, as it were.
How much mana would it cost? I don't think we ever got through. How much mana would it cost
It costs
to give me that
5
speed boost?
to sprout your wings.
How about my speed boost?
Your speed boost depends on how much of a boost you want.
I guess I'll use...
Your options are 5, 10, and 15.
For speed boost?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, okay. Alright. I'll,
They cost 1, 3, and 5, respectively.
One, 3, and 5. Okay. Oh, that's for like all of them. They all cost something in that zone. 1, 3, and 5, right?
Well, yeah, 5. If you want to add 5 feet to your movement, or if you want to add 10, or you want to add 15.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Yeah. Just have to make the notes on all those. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll run back to the place with the dashing movement, obviously. With my 35 movements.
All right, so you spend 1 point of mana to become enhanced. So you're a bit like Kendra in this way right now, where both of you are running just at the speed, which would be a fast sprint. You're basically the same speed right now. You're keeping up with each other. Kendra carrying somebody with her enhanced muscles and you just using your enhancement.
Yeah, I mean, I already have, and plus I have that extra. I'm at 35 base movement too already.
Oh, yeah, that's why I say you two are equal.
Okay.
So you're both at 40. Because it takes Kendra multiple points of mana to enhance her, or it's supposed to, right? Kendra, you spent 2?
Yeah.
For the muzzle, yeah. So it takes Kendra multiple points of enhancement. So it takes you less to get to 50, but you're also already, or sorry, 40, I would say, but you're also already at 35. So you two are both just sprinting, not quite inhumanly fast yet, but very quickly back to Orborough.
If we train it well enough, we would be inhuman.
Well, Tazzle, especially if he had enough mana, could be moving inhumanly fast.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Like the speed of the sisters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause they're fucking quick as shit.
Of course, for them, it's always active.
Right. Yeah, they're scary.
Anyway, for you guys, the run back to Orborough is where we're going to leave it off today.
Alrighty then.
Sounds good.
That is not all we have today. As I'm going to do one of these fun ones, which is a meanwhile, where you guys cannot see something happening elsewhere in the world.
Chloe, come on, baby.
I'm going to just put a big blackout on the map. I meant to be black, not gray. I'm going to do a blackout spot on the map here
Hey.
to have this scene in.
What's the mana go?
Somewhere else in the world. Standing on the balcony of a tall building on one of the higher floors. There is a grinning woman figure who I'm enhancing for detail.
This bitch.
Staring with eyes that glow in inhuman red in a very particular direction. It looks as if she's just staring at the horizon, but with too much focus. A couple of lower ranking Void members come jogging into the room behind her. Ma'am, they found it. To which this wicked woman breaks a demonic smile full of sharpened, stark white teeth. And that is where we'll end it for the day.
Fuck, what did they find?
All I know is making me nervous.
Interesting.
Evolve another.
All in good time. Interesting. Okay.
So, hopefully everybody enjoyed today's session. Hopefully that little bit of intrigue has the mind juices flowing.
They definitely do.
The goal of today was to remind you that things are happening in the world, whether or not you do them or not.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, yeah, that's a very good thing.
I always
When
think of
shit
that.
hits
I'm
the fan.
I'm waiting to see when something in the world is happening.
I'm so scared.
Because we have our small little zone. I mean, even with like Terra and stuff, like he's got a bigger play, but I mean, we're still like in our little zone. We haven't left our fucking backyard. I feel like I'm in Grounded.
You guys,
Stayed down here.
your guys' world is going to get a lot bigger really soon.
I mean, Rudy's gone.
Oh.
I mean, that makes sense.
I don't know if I like hearing that.
Rudy's gone. He's doing his thing. I mean, Rangers are freaking out.
I don't like the fact that you just said it like that. Are we moving continents here?
There's extra continents?
Dude, there's like 8 games. I think they're all different continents, right?
Oh yes.
Bro, there's like
Yeah,
9
I actually
now.
thought of this the other day. I was like, oh, imagine if we go to another continent. Because I was like, I mean, obviously we could blow... If we were just to charge gyms and just try to blow through the gyms, I mean, we'd finish this campaign in no time. I mean, that'd be so stupid.
Yeah.
I don't want to always do that, but...
Well, you would finish the gym circuit.
Right.
That doesn't mean we're done with the campaign.
Right, that's true. But I mean, I was thinking that the other day. I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if we could go to like other continents too. Oh.
I did not know there were other continents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are 8 or 9 different. There are 9 different games.
To be fair, the world that you are in, it is unclear because of the way you got here.
Right. Yes.
I mean, it's not unclear because some of us are not from here.
None of you are from the Hisuian region. That's the whole point.
All right, I'm nervous. Tazzle, what did you think of the new weapon? Do you think it's going to get a decent amount of use?
Oh yes, this could definitely be used quite a bit.
Oh, there's much that can be done with a 2d6 spear.
That's fucking insane.
2d6 is fucking amazing.
That is pretty. I myself was. It was always supposed to be yours, but I saw those numbers roll. I was like, I kind of want to keep it now.
So,
that high of a base damage is in part coming from the fact that it's made of such high quality materials, but also because he sacrificed another magic item in the process of making it. Well, it wasn't a magic item, but it was another special item.